Hello there, Comic Clan, and welcome to Comics at the Cross, the greatest streamers you've never heard of. And welcome to our D&D session, Let the Good Times Roll. We, of course, are here continuing our adventures in the Keep on the Borderlands. Joined, of course, by our DM for the evening, Mr. Tom Leveen. Tom, thank you once again for joining us, sir.
Always.
And I will hand over to you as Master of Ceremonies for this evening. Hello to everyone in chat, and welcome on board.
Alright, kids. How we doing tonight? Pretty good?
A little scared.
Feeling pretty
Excited.
good?
A little scared.
A little scared. That's good. A little fear will keep you alive, in theory.
Hope so.
Looks like we're squaring off with about 20 zombies there. That's going to be a bummer for you, but, you know, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course we are.
Oh. A quick wrap-up. Excuse me, not a wrap-up. Oops. Bad. As a quick catch-up, we've entered the Temple of Evil Chaos, dun dun dun, where you were greeted actually quite warmly by a high priest of some kind who said, "Welcome, friends. I'm so glad to have seen you, to see you here, here to save us all from the terrors and dangers and awfulness of this Minotaur somewhere in the caves of chaos. So glad to have you here," which took our intrepid adventurers a little bit off guard, like, And to the best of my knowledge, nobody really quite believed this warm welcome, which soon turned out to be probably pretty astute, because as they were asking questions and getting the lay of this temple, they discovered that they had silently been almost surrounded by approximately 20 undead coming from the lower corners of the temple itself. Now, just as a quick reminder, we have, as you can see on our screen here, there's a large altar set on top of a platform. The place is fairly well lit, so you do have that going for you. You're not going to be fighting in darkness, at least not at the moment. There's a small sort of pink square down at the bottom left of the screen. You should see that is the entrance to the temple. At the moment, this is the only entrance you're aware of. It does appear that those 10 zombies came from that entrance. They came from behind you somewhere. Presumably there is another entrance at the lower right corner, because that's where the other 10 zombies appeared from. I would like to remind our viewing audience that our good friend Horen is currently in the form of a dire wolf, if memory serves. You still have plenty of time in that form. You have an hour limit, but I think you've only been in this form for a few minutes at this point, so no real worries about that for this particular combat, most likely. And the high priest there, who's gave his name, I believe, as Emil, is behind the altar, probably cackling gleefully as his undead soldiers enter the temple, intent on rending the flesh of our adventurers. So, are there any questions or clarifications to that before we begin?
No, I think that wraps it up. That's pretty much where we were.
Alright. And just as a reminder, just prior to this, you all did face about 20 skeletons and smeared them across the, it was either in the hall or in another room, but you decimated those skeletons. So you got that going for you. You're feeling pretty pumped up from that. But these are zombies. They're a little bit more meat on the bones, you know, so I wouldn't get too cocky with this. And then with that, if there aren't any further pressing questions, let's go ahead and start with if I can get to it, where are you? Oh, there you are. Let's start with a roll for initiative on everybody's part.
Is that your D20?
I got 21.
That's a D20. Is it?
I don't know.
No.
I hope. I rolled 18.
18, alright.
Oh, it's not gonna matter.
Roll 2.
Oh, well, 2.
Go.
Not very initiative.
2, okay. And from Vadania?
Yep. Oh, 22.
22, my goodness. Alright, I hope you all didn't blow your combat rolls there. Jeez. That's done.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, Tom, you know we did.
Why would you say that?
Oh, it's fun. Alright, but that kind of works out, though, because with Oighre kind of pulling up the bottom there, the back, it means one of you guys, one of your team will have last go of the round. So that might come in handy, you never know. Let's find out. So, first up, then, is Vadania with her high rolling score of 22. Can you see where you are okay, or do you need to zoom in at all?
No, I'm just trying to figure out what to do. Alright. So. Should I just roll or should I just guess what's
What do you feel like doing?
I could attempt. I could. Don't know if I can, but I could attempt a sneak attack on 5.
Sneak attack. Let's see. I don't know about stopping to look it up. Oh well. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I should probably clarify. So, you can safely ignore the way they are facing right now. I don't know if that changes your mind. They're all facing you guys.
Okay.
So yeah, try to. Sorry about that. I didn't have a chance to orient them all. So they're more. Oh, I hate when that happens. Hold on. They're more like that. Like they're coming at you.
I can just try to shoot number 5 with my short bow.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
Alright. Alright.
Okay.
I rolled a 16.
16. That's a hit.
Alright.
Go ahead and roll that damage, and then or you can roll 3d6 first if you wish. That's just to find location.
Oh, 3d6.
Just for flavor, won't impact anything.
Like, actually 3 of them?
Oh, that's her.
Just roll 1 three times.
Okay, I got a 5, I got a 3, and I got another 5.
All right. Oh, right in the groin. Slunk.
Nice.
Oh.
That's not gonna feel good in the morning. All right. So go ahead and roll your damage then.
Okay.
That'll wake you up in the morning.
Alright, so I got a 9.
9. All right.
Ooh, nice.
Done. All right, so the arrow, I mean, you're clearly very angry about what's going on here, and it's almost, I can envision her being like, aiming for the head and then being like, no, and then letting go just a little bit lower, see what happens, and sure enough, right in the soft spot there, and that goes in pretty deep, and it does make him hesitate, but he is undead, and doesn't exactly feel pain, and is still coming towards you, so, but nice shot, well done. That takes us over to Horen, who is over here near the priest.
All right.
But I'm sorry. Let me hold on. Let me stop you. Sorry. So that was just for clarity, Vadania. That was your attack action. You still have a bonus action if you have anything, or a movement.
Yeah, can I actually move closer to 5?
Yes, absolutely. What's your speed?
Is it 30
Yep, you've got 30. So we can. Do you want to just get right in front of him?
Yeah, why not?
All right. And boom. Here, and let's see if we can. There we go. Awesome. And did you have any bonus actions?
No, I don't
All right.
think so.
Excellent. All right. So that takes us over to Horen.
Part of me wants to attack this priest. How far are the group of people where Adrik and Oighre and them are. How far is that?
We're looking at 5, 10, maybe 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, about 45 to 50 feet to the closest one, which to you over here, which would be 9.
Okay.
Versus 18 over here is a little bit closer to you.
Okay. All right. Let me see. This is a tough one. All right, I'm gonna attack 9. I have a move speed of 50 feet, so I'm gonna attack 9.
Here. I know. So you're crushing right over there.
Yeah.
Right. Right past Oighre. Look out! Roar! It's just so I'm clear, it is an actual wolf form, right? It's not a werewolf form?
Yeah, it's a dire wolf.
Werewolf form, okay. So it's you're on 4 legs.
Yeah. And I rolled a 3. So.
You rolled a 3, so...
Yeah.
You know, kind of do that splay, you know. Perhaps a little squeal comes out of you. I mean, this is a very, it's a black marble floor, like probably doing the dog thing, with the nails. Can't quite get purchase. You do cover the distance though, so you're right on top of 9 over here. Off to a great start. Adrik.
That's great.
Alright, and since they're all going to that side, I'm going to head towards number 5 and number 4.
Okay, kind of do a little loop.
Dual wield my hand axes.
Alright.
And I'm going to take a shot in number 5 since he's right ahead. First one. Nat 20.
Nice.
Adrik in the house. Alright, so... Wow. That was number 5?
Yeah, nat 20 on number 5.
Right, so what is the maximum amount? You don't have to roll, just figure out what the maximum amount of damage is.
Maximum is, for the hand axe, is 9.
9.
For d6 plus 3, so for 9.
Do you want to give me a roll 3d6?
3d6.
And then you'll still have the other attack on 4.
The d6, got 4, 5, 6.
4 and a 5 and a 6?
Oh, no, 4, 1, and 1, so it'd be 6 altogether.
6, okay.
If I got 4, 5, and 6, that would be a hell of an accomplishment.
Yeah, that would be. So so Vadania lets loose with her arrow. Shlunk goes right in the groinal area. That seems to distract him as you come around, racing around her to start swinging your axes. He's trying to track you, trying to figure out where exactly he's supposed to be attacking now. You swing your axe, and only, sadly, managed to hit the arm, right about mid-arm right here. Cuts it clean off, no question. But this thing then proceeds to wonder what on earth is happening and seems to freak out a little bit, falls on its face, shoving the arrow in its groin all the way through so that it's poking out of its back, and lays motionless and dead.
Nice.
Yep.
So, 5. Now you still have your 4 attack.
Alright, and so number 4. 17. 17. 22.
22 to hit.
My hand axe. 5, 6, 7, and that's 8.
Alright, so it's 22 to hit and then 8 damage?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. That is a hit. Go ahead and give me the 3d6, please.
Whoop. 10 altogether.
Right in the chest. So yeah, hand axe just cuts right in the sternum area. Thunk. Probably takes a second to pry it back out. Nice.
Yeah.
Alright, so that was your movement and action. Do you have a bonus action?
Bonus action was my dual wielding. I have to use a
That
bonus
was
action.
dual. Okay. Awesome. That leaves you. And 4. None too pleased by that. Kind of turns to face you. Brains. There we go. That brings us to the zombies. Zombies. All right, what do we got going on here? So we are gonna do number 4. We're gonna start with a number 4 and number 1 going for Adrik. So we'll do number 1 first. Just reaching for you. And again, I mean, the room, as you can probably imagine, the room is so rancid smelling at this point. Like, as soon as they came in, just the smell of decay and rot and stench just absolutely filled the room, and you guys are very much affected by it. It's not affecting your combat at the moment, but, like, it's pretty bad. Some of the zombies you're starting to notice as you start getting into the melee, they do carry weapons. Some of them don't. This one in particular does not. He's just reaching for you, and the tips of his fingers have all kind of rotted away, and he's just got the bones coming at you for a kind of a grab, clutch, nastiness thing. And here we go with I doubt it very much. What's your AC, Adrik?
14.
Yeah, no, that's a miss. All right. So there goes number 1. We're going to have another one of those nights, aren't we? Here we go. Number 1, seeing his buddy in danger. Actually, he doesn't really care because he's a zombie, but still, we pretend they have some sense of or among the undead. Same thing, no weapon in his hands, but he's lunging for you and rolling a sweet 17. Boom. There we go.
All right.
And that's going to be coming at you with... not too much, not too much. Probably going to be alright here. Points of damage. 2. Everybody else moving closer. Every time. There's got to be... Is there a way to anchor that or something? I should look
There
at
has
that.
to be.
Yeah, it's just so sensitive to the grab here. And coming up on her, we'll move this guy up next. This guy up next.
Hey, how much damage did that zombie give me?
Sorry, say that again?
How much damage was that?
That was 4
4.
altogether. Alright, that's gonna bring us over to Horen. I'm gonna get 1 attack on you here from number 9. Struggles not to giggle at your predicament. Ooh, AC?
14.
16. That is a hit. Points. 3 points.
3 points? Okay.
Everybody else kind of moving closer. We need some good Walking Dead music here coming in. And then these guys definitely closing in. Not quite going to get to anybody yet. So while I'm doing that, I will throw this over to Oighre.
Alright, so where am I?
All right, here.
Where?
A pink.
Right behind me.
Pink circle. Right there.
Oh, right there? Okay.
Behind your fallen comrade.
How far away is the priest?
He's looking at, we're looking at 5. About 50 from you. 50 feet.
Okay, so how? 30 feet?
Yeah, you can move 30.
And then... Oh, yeah, 60? Yeah. Alright, so for my movement, I want to go 30 feet towards the priest.
Okay. 15, 20, 25. That can put you right about here. Is that all right?
Yep. And then I'm going to whip out my vial and I'm going to do Dissonant Whispers on him, which has a range of 60 feet.
Let's see. That means that's going to be his roll, right? Because that's a spell.
Yeah, so a wisdom saving throw.
Okay,
Yeah.
what's the... it should say like wisdom 15 or wisdom something somewhere.
I don't think so.
Whisper, distant melody. Only one creature your choice within range can hear. Racking with terrible pain. Target must make a wisdom saving throw on a failed save.
And then it just tells me 3d6 psychic damage.
That's okay. I can
Yeah.
I can do that. That is all right. as long as my guy does. Okay, so it's a wisdom saving throw. Okay, got it. So he's gonna let me double check that. Let me make sure I'm doing that right. I am.
Oh, and if you need that, her spell saving DC is 12.
Oh, okay.
What I thought. Okay, so
Thanks. Yeah, I was like,
okay, so he's adding.
Bring it on somewhere.
yeah, I was gonna say it had to be somewhere on my sheet.
No effect. That's what I thought. Okay, so I actually know what I'm doing. Look at that. Buddy's got. Okay, so that was 12. You said.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the noise comes out of your instrument, and I use that word very deliberately, and you can even hear it yourself. Like as you're playing, you're like, "Oh, that's not right at all." And the priest, who's been watching this, almost like he's watching a video game or something, like he's just he's getting into it, and then he seems to notice you and kind of smirks a little bit, and that is it.
All right. It says on a successful save, the target takes half as much damage.
All right, then let's do that. Go ahead and roll that. So roll whatever the normal is, and then we'll have it. Psychic damage.
6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, that would have been awesome too. Was it that too? 16, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13?
13 was the total.
Yeah.
Up in your favor, and divide
So
that
that-
by 2 for 7.
7.
Okay, so he smirks at the sound, at the noise, like that doesn't sound right. And he kind of smirks a little bit, and then you see him kind of wince and hold his hand up to his ear a little bit. He's totally on his feet, and then when he looks at you again, he looks pretty cranky. Not super happy about
Sorry, I
how
just
that
need to tune it up real quick. Hold on, just give me a second. Tune it.
takes no time. All right, that's round 1. Takes us back to Vadania. Yeah,
I
ball
want
player.
to do my cantrip of chill touch.
Ooh, all right. I presume you have to touch them, right?
I basically create a ghostly skeletal hand in the space of a creature within range, and make a
Okay.
ranged spell attack.
Awesome. Which number? Who are we looking at?
I want to go after either 7 or 9. Which one is?
9. Just you. I can tell you right now. You saw 9 swipe at her and take a couple little tiny chunks out of them.
Okay, yeah, I want to do that one.
All right, sounds fair.
All right.
Oh, is this another probably saving throw on my part, right? If I can zoom in a little bit. There we go. Sure.
Oh.
So let me check. Vadania. Huh. It's too bad. Do you guys have access to your sheets? Because I have lost access to your sheets.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
read it off. I got chill touch up.
So
So
what do you got?
create a ghostly skeletal hand in the place of a creature. On a hit, the target takes 1d8 necrotic damage, and it can't regain hit points until the start of the next turn. Until then, the hand clings to the target. If you hit an undead
Right.
target, it also has disadvantage. So
How's the attack
Yes.
resolved? Is she rolling versus like AC, or am I rolling of saving throw?
it looks like she rolls against the target's AC.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, so I just rolled, and I got a nat 20.
Guys, we can't just do this all night. You know what I'm saying? It's like we've been playing for like 8 minutes, and y'all have 2 nat 20s.
I am not kidding.
Game is stupid.
Oh no.
What's the what do you guys read me? What's the max damage that can do?
So it would be 1d8.
So 8 would be the
Yeah, I think it's 1d8, and I think since the hand clings to the target, I think whoever hits them next has advantage, I believe.
Okay. That sounds good. All right, so
And they
over the
have
whole body.
disadvantage
So
on me.
Yeah, they have disadvantage. I'm sorry. Yep, that's right.
have disadvantage on Vadania.
Correct.
Until the end of your next turn.
Okay. Well, this is great.
Yay!
Yeah, that was -8. Okay, so Horen runs in, slips, falls, skids, doesn't quite get the attack. 9 lunges at him, digs its bony claws into him, and kind of tears out a little bit of skin. You see this, turn around, cast that hand comes out and wraps around the zombie and kind of clutching it so that its arms are relatively pinned at the moment. That doesn't mean they can't move, but that's kind of what it looks like right here. And you see, perhaps very faintly, some icicles forming on little bits and areas of its face. So that's pretty cool. I'm just making that up as we go.
Sounds awesome.
Nice job, Vadania. Yes, that was your action. You still have a move and a bonus if you wish. So I don't know if you want to get any closer right now.
Do I have a bonus?
Do you have a what?
I don't think I have a bonus. Do
You have
I?
2-weapon fighting, right?
But you already used the action, though.
Oh, that's true.
Isn't that only if I'm using like my 2 daggers? I get a bonus.
Correct.
I'm good. You don't think I should get closer?
I do not,
Okay.
personally.
Alright then. I'll take
I mean,
Because
you're pretty much untouchable, so.
Yeah. I was gonna make you guys roll, but I think it would be relatively clear. And as any zombie movie aficionado would know, one-on-one zombie, anybody can take them out. Like, that's not a big deal. Their strength is in their numbers.
Yeah.
So jumping into the middle of them is probably not the best idea. And since, I mean, you already basically took one out from range, so staying, at least having one of you at range is probably not the worst idea. I think that would be clear to you as you assess the situation. That's just me. What do I know?
I'll take your word for it.
I think that's smart.
I mean, I say jump in there and just roll another nat 20 next time round. And just
I was just gonna
I don't
grab
wanna
the
hear from
bull
you
by
right
the
now.
balls.
We're already cranking them out. I mean,
This person who rolls a nat 20 takes 5 points of damage, so help me out.
I'm just going to be honest. If I roll a nat 20, I'm going to re-roll. He's never going to believe me.
That's true.
I know he's gonna make us have cameras like on our
I know.
dice tray.
You know, it's not a bad idea.
Sidebar, when we would play our other game, Champions, virtually, or even in person, like we'd roll something, be like 18 or 20, whatever, like everyone, we would do this and like back away from the dice, like that was the sign.
I did it.
And look. So I get it. It happens. I once rolled, I think it was 25 d6. It's a great game. So big 2 handfuls of dice.
Holy
chuck
cow.
them. And I rolled like a 3 and a 2. Everything else was 5s and 6s. And I wish I would have taken a picture of it. It was
wow.
best thing that ever happened to me.
That's awesome.
That's insane.
Ever. Okay, so that was Vadania staying where she is, getting ready to take on the next group. That takes us back to Horen, scrambling back to his feet.
All right. I'm going to pounce on number 9. I think that's the dude in front of me.
Yes, it is.
All right. I rolled a 17.
We're gonna go kind of full body on that. Claw, paws up on the shoulders. Go ahead and give me your damage for that.
So if they have to succeed on a DC 13 or else they're knocked prone if I hit.
That's good. No luck. So number 9 is knocked prone.
All right.
Yeah, on his back, you are on top of him.
Awesome.
Yep.
All right, so all right, let me roll this. So damage.
Still get damage though, right?
Yeah. So damage is 14. So 5 and 6 plus 3. So it's 14.
My. Isn't that just too bad? Okay, so you're pretty pissed about the whole, claws on the tile floor thing. So that motivates you to jump up and just absolutely knock this thing down before you even get a chance to bite him anywhere, which is probably kind of your signature move in this form, I would imagine. This thing's head hits the floor, the marble floor, and the whole back of the head just, just sprays out crimson spray against the floor and ceases to move. And number 9 is no more.
Awesome.
That does bring you a little bit closer to these guys, though, so watch yourself. But yeah, that's it for 9.
Sweet.
Nicely done. Now, technically, here's your situation, Horen. Because you were right next to him and you made the attack, you have not used your movement. However, you are really close to 6, 7, and 8, which means if you do move, you will provoke an opportunity attack from at least 6 and 7 by the look of it. You do not have to move. I'm just letting you know that's where you're at right now.
Yeah, I'm going to stay right where I'm at.
Right. That is fair. Adrik, over here in the corner.
I'm going to keep plowing through my boys in the corner here. So I'm going to go for double hand axe again first. I'm going to go for number 4. Let's finish him off if we can.
Okay.
That was a 9.
Oh, sir. No dice there. I'm so sorry. Can you continue with the second attack even if you miss?
Yeah, as far as I know, I can still do my second attack, so...
You're just using your bonus action, right?
Yep.
Okay.
12. That's a 17.
17 will hit that was number 10?
I was going to go for number 4 and try and finish him off because he was the wounded one.
I thought you swung at number 4 first.
I did, but I was swinging again at him with my second attack.
I'm sorry. I thought you were splitting your attack. Copy that. Okay, so yes, so that still hits number 4. Go ahead and give me your damage on that, and then 3d6 if you wish. Location.
No, that was an awful roll. That's only 4 on that. Damage wise. And 12 from the 3d6.
Oh, okay. So, first axe, swing and a miss, and you're swearing, something in Dwarvish. Swing around the other one. Axe just barely clips him in the gut, but it just splits open and intestines start to fall out.
Nice.
But he's still on his feet. They're falling out, though.
It's coming out.
I'll take it.
They're coming out. This is so basically gut shot. You gut shot him with that second blow.
Hey, I'll take it.
You still have movement, although again you're in kind of the same position as Horen. I think you'd provoke an attack if you tried to back off. You're gonna stay?
Yep, I ain't going anywhere.
Adrik, that means zombies are up next.
On then. Hit me.
Come on, hit me.
Don't hit me.
Closing in. Just as a point of reminder, because I'm just the way I'm moving the map, this is not a hall at the bottom of the screen. This is all straight across wall.
Okay.
No worries.
If anybody tried to escape or something, you know.
My passage.
Ow! And more paramedics. These guys. All right, so, not looking good. Not looking good. Here we go. Horen getting surrounded.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Yep. There we go. All right, Horen. Here they come. And you said your AC 14?
Yeah.
All right. Number 6. No dice. Number 7. That's a hit. Number 8. Another hit. 2 hits from 7 and 8 on either side as you're trying to get your bearings. You're getting up from the guy you just absolutely decimated. You feel claws in your back and then a swipe on your front for a total of, first one is going to be 3 points of damage. Second one is 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Adrik, kind of in the same boat here, except number 10's rushing straight at Vadania, Roar! But just leaves number 1 and number 4 kind of trying to flank you a little bit here. Your AC is what again, sir?
14.
14. That is a 2. A 10. So you are so short and nimble, of course, that you're able to do a little
Very
dance. Be there slipping on the intestines that are trailing across the floor now. I don't know. Is moving over here. This guy coming a little bit closer, but not close enough to attack. And then Vadania, looking at what's your AC, please?
It is 14.
So everybody's got 14. That's easy. No, that is a miss. Able to neatly sidestep the attack from number 9. Excuse me, from number 10. Now that brings us back up to Oighre and the priest right up here.
All right.
Priest, it's not your turn yet. The priest, still kind of wiggling his ear a little bit. You see Oighre. Basically, the impression you get is like you're seeing his true face. You're seeing his true nature. It's just like where before he was like, "Hey, everybody, how's it going?" and you didn't believe it, right? Now the look on his face is like such hatred and rage and evil, like it almost stops you in your tracks for a second, as you hear him say, almost softly behind or underneath this chaos of the battle behind you, "None of you will leave here alive." And with that, Oighre, it is your turn.
All right. So, what can I do? Okay, how far away is he from me now?
Probably
Like
5, 10, 15, like 15 feet maybe?
15 feet? Okay.
Yeah.
So, I want to go like maybe 5 feet closer. I don't want to get too close.
Yeah, just kind of close up the
I
distance.
want to, while I do that, I want to intimidate him.
Okay.
I did not like the way he laughed at me when I had to tune my guitar real quick.
All right.
Or to my viol. And then I want to just like get like in a really good like strong pose and just breathe ice on him.
Ooh. Breath attack?
Yes.
Give me the intimidation roll first. Let me see what we got here. That's versus probably...
And is it proficient?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
That is charisma. Okay.
8. Is it 3?
Yeah, that's right.
11.
11. Okay. And then go ahead and let's do the breath weapon.
Okay. So, do I do an attack or let's see, what do I do?
Should be versus his AC, I assume. I've got let's see if I can bring you up again or not.
Idiot.
So do I have to throw like an attack roll first, or is it just gonna hit like no matter what? Because I'm 15 feet, or I'm close enough.
As far as I know, it shouldn't require an attack roll still, because it'd be like a ranged attack.
Right. Okay.
Oh yeah, I D&D Beyond is down, so can't help you.
DC for the save equals 8.
I don't think it's because if it was a spell, you would the target would make a roll to save against it.
Right.
So it could be that, or it's just a straight, like AC attack, like you would for a bow and arrow, same kind of thing.
Yeah, because it looks like a bow and arrow, like one action. Okay. Okay. Cool.
It doesn't say about attack thing, it just says about doing a saving, and then if they succeed, they get half damage.
Oh wait, there is a roll that they take?
Yeah, because it's like, this is the breath weapon here.
Okay, here, read that out to me.
So
Okay, yeah, what's that?
Exhale destructive energy. Each creature in the area of the exhalation must make a saving throw, type of which is determined by the draconic ancestry. DC
Okay.
for the saving throw equals 8 plus Constitution plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay, so that is for me.
So that would be 10 overall.
So that he'd have to go higher than 10.
He's
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's
Yeah,
2d6
better.
damage on a failed save and half as much damage on a successful one. So it's
Okay.
more. So basically, you're rolling more like it's a spell that you've cast rather
it's
than a
cast
weapon
thing.
attack.
Okay.
I think, okay, so we're looking at my friend Ori just rolled a 19 on that. So,
Oh, come on.
Dang.
Think or
so,
but.
so what's the
So
going
half
roll the
damage. So
roll
what?
everything and then we'll have it.
So what damage?
So it was
2d6.
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 Okay.
And then half that.
Yeah.
4, 5. So 250 is half. So
250.
well, it's
What
a
is-
5.
So it was 5, so half of that is a 2 or a 3, depending who gets the advantage.
I'll give it to you. So I'll give you the 3. All right. So you still and then the intimidation was the 11. He's you hit him with the breath weapon.
I know.
But you can see kind of like the first little inklings of frostbite on his cheeks, like starting to get a little blue and gray, kind of right up in there. And he looks even more furious now. But haven't knocked him down by any stretch of the imagination.
Right.
And he does not look particularly frightened at this point.
Vicious mockery.
Now I'm gonna add. That was the end of 2. Now I'm gonna have all of my PCs roll. Well, of course I don't have anybody's. Oh, I need a sheet at least. What I'm talking about.
This is a lot of enemies.
Let's roll.
A lot.
Actually, I'm gonna start with Ori alone first. Let's roll versus or a check for. No, it's not perception. Survival, no. Let's do insight. I'm gonna do an insight check.
Okay.
Let's see.
7.
7. That's good, right? Yeah. 7 total, and then. Yeah. Remember, as you're kind of as he's glaring at you, remember that when you first entered, he very specifically did mention the Minotaur. He is not ignorant of the Minotaur's presence somewhere in the caves of chaos. That's all I'm giving you. Round 3, Vadania.
Alright, I want to sneak attack numero 8.
Where is that?
He's to the right of
Is that the one? You mean we're here? This one?
Yeah.
All right, so we're the back up, and then like 50 feet of movement, right?
30.
Okay, yeah, that you're still good. And coming up over here. Okay, so just so I'm clear, you want to again this one here?
Yeah.
Pink is okay. Disengage. Square. I don't know. Okay, I think you're okay. All right. Go ahead whenever you're set. 8.
Okay. I rolled a 9.
Any bonuses?
Do you do an extra 1d6, right? On top of your attack roll? Or on top of the whatever weapon you're hitting with?
And I rolled a 5 on the DC.
Okay, but no, there aren't any other bonuses to that 9 anywhere?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Okay. Swing and a miss. It looked like he saw you coming and was able to kind of turn and intercept your blow here. Oh. But you did manage to take his attention off of her, and that might come in handy.
That was the goal.
Oh, good job there. That takes us to Horen.
All right. I'm gonna attack number 8.
All right, spin it around.
All right. I rolled a 19.
That'll hit. That's good. Is that your pounce again or something else?
Yeah, I'm just gonna pounce on him.
Okay.
So he's got
How does that work again?
So he's got to succeed on a DC 13th strength saving throw, or he's knocked prone.
Knocked prone.
All right.
Okay. Go ahead and give me the damage on that.
13.
Wow. Alright, so you land on top of 8. Probably takes you a little bit out of the line of fire here. Out of the line of fire here, thank you. And, yeah. Imagining kind of a... taking... Because, I mean, a dire wolf is not a small creature, right? As I recall.
Big. Yeah, it's pretty big.
So I think those jaws just almost unhinge, grab the skull, and just a massive shake until you hear stuff kind of snapping around. He's still moving, trying to get you, but you've got a hold of that skull pretty well right now. Ow. Adrik, as usual, right in the thick of it. Everybody just...
Like, I've got one job, right?
You've got, let's move this up a little bit. There we go. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of surrounding you here. 3 for sure. And then number 3 is kind of looking to close the gap, I think.
Alright, so 4 is kind of messed up, so I kind of want to try and hit some of the other, mess them up a little bit as well.
Hmm.
So I don't think any of them have taken damage. Can I take a shot at number 1 and number 2, just over to my right?
Yeah, good.
Then a double attack.
Alright. Don't say it.
First one was a 10.
The hit.
Oh, a hit! Nice!
That's
I did
a
not
hit.
think I was going to hit.
Go ahead and give me number 2 as well.
Your number 2 as well. Next one was a 20, not that.
Good. That's a hit.
So the first hit is 8.
Okay.
And then the second hit is a 6.
Give me 1 roll of 3d6 there.
Six.
6 right in the R's. Okay. As it's reaching for you, you're coming at both of them. You know, you've got a group of them kind of all reaching for you, wanting to eat your brains or whatever it is that zombies do. And you're just kind of ducking low and big old swing towards the whole group of them, taking off at least, as far as you can tell, at least 2 arms, kind of right at the elbow. But they're still coming at you.
I'll take it.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Take a piece at a time.
Good things. All good things. All right. So that takes us to our zombies and a whole bunch of attacks on Adrik. 14 AC, if I remember.
Yep.
All right. Here we go. Number 1. That is a hit. Number 2. That's on 14. Number 4. Oh. And 3 swinging around the side, and no. So we've got 2 more hits coming at you. Okay, children, I don't know what you're doing, but it's very loud. Lord, you know? I know you guys understand this.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I cannot turn him. I'm not going to turn him right now. So he's doing that. All right, so we got 2 hits on Adrik. This is going to be 5 points and 4 points.
Yeesh.
Where's my children? You guys hear that? Man, that's the little one. That's got to be Sarah right there. No question. A little bit of flavor here. We're looking at 7 shoulders, kind of on the arms. So the 2 that hit are lunging. In fact, the reason the other 2 miss is because there's just too many arms coming at you, and you feel them piercing through your armor and into your flesh with their bony hands, kind of right in the shoulder area.
Yeah, it's in the corner doing my thing.
Yeah, I'm Adrik. It's what I do. Cool. All right, so that leaves. Here we go. We're coming back to this guy. If we can. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, Horen. You're in a bad way, my friend. Let's see. Well, but I thought that about Adrik too, and that went you. So, all right, you are also at 14, I believe.
Yes.
All right. So number 6. No. Number 7. Big whiff. And number 8. Forget it. You're fine. Whatever. Don't even care. These guys are closing in. Not quite. Yeah, no, that's gonna get there. We're gonna get 1. My God, what are you playing up there, you guys? Holy cow! And this is where it's starting to get a little sticky because they are closing in. And we're gonna. Oh, we didn't get outside today. Okay, Vadania, your AC is also 14?
Yep.
Alright, 1 shot, no, swing and a miss. So you see him coming, and that puts you on the defensive, and you're able to dodge an attack. Ori, however, what is your AC?
10.
Oh, Ori.
I know. That's why.
Mind, you're fine.
Oh.
Priest reaches under the altar and pulls out a staff. As he's trying to wipe all the frost and stuff off of his face, he starts chanting in some kind of evil language. It just makes your skin crawl, and he hucks the staff at you. As the staff is coming towards you, you see it start to squiggle a little bit, which is odd, and then you realize it has become a snake. And the snake is coming at you like here, hissing, spitting, whatever. You're able to dodge just barely out of the way, and you feel its slimy scales go right by your head. But there is no damage done to you. That takes us to Ori. I should keep those out.
All right. I'm gonna get my Ori vibes here. All right. All right. So I look at that priest. I just say, "You do not scare us. We know who you are. You are a creature of darkness, and you will not scare us. We are creatures of valor, and we will succeed. I give you this one chance to call them off. This is your last warning."
I didn't roll me an intimidation on that. That's valor. That's impressive.
That's pretty sweet.
What was it?
+3.
12, 13, 14, 15.
15. Nice. That's better. 15. Yeah, that's pretty. That's not bad. That's not bad. He heard you. For certain. You got his attention with that little speech. And he begins to back up this way, kind of away from you. He's walking, he's not running, and you can see more than hear that he is muttering something under his breath, and I will give you an insight. I think we'll do insight for this.
Insight?
Yeah.
+2.
18.
18. Very nice. you know enough about magic to get the impression that he's not just like mumbling, like "you stupid, I'm gonna cut your," he's not mumbling like that. He's casting a spell of some kind. Whatever it is, it's coming. It hasn't happened yet, but it's coming. I will give you movement and bonus action still.
Okay. So I can't attack.
Yeah, that was a pretty epic speech you gave.
Like that was, yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
Okay.
But he didn't attack you either.
Right.
So-
right.
And he's backing up.
All right. So what I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna stand my ground, just staring him in the eye, but then I'm gonna quickly just do a tune and give a bardic inspiration to Adrik.
Ooh, and what's that gonna do?
Give him
Bonus action to a creature other than yourself within 60 feet. You hear your gains an inspiration die of 1d6 for 10 minutes. Creature can add it to one ability check, attack roll, or saving. This can be added after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome.
And
So
you only get that.
ability check, attack roll, or saving throw that a roll can add a 1d6 to it.
Okay, so now, just so I'm clear on the wording, you only get it once, not every round for 10 minutes.
right.
No, once. So it's
once.
about 10 minutes to use it.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Cool. All right, so yeah, Adrik, you hear that, and you're like, yeah, Slayer! You're ready to go.
Adrik's rush.
That was Ori. So that was the end of 3. Brings us back up to Vadania. Things are looking dicey.
I'm going to try the same thing. I'm going to try sneak attack on 8.
Okay, let's do it. Tara.
And I rolled a 2.
Oh, Vadania.
Dang it!
So I think what we're looking at here, so you've got this horde kind of coming at you, and you can imagine anything from Night of the Living Dead, Walking Dead, whatever your fancy is, but like they're coming, thriller if you wish, whatever, and so like you can feel yourself almost panicking, like you're not actually panicked, but you're like and just kind of making a quick jab, and it gets you so close to all of them that you're like, nope, backing up, like,
Just kidding.
and that's why you missed. You're just like, hold on. So yeah, there you go. Now that was your action. You still have your movement. Although, if you move, you disengage. But just backing away combat-wise would provoke an attack, I think. Or
Do you have?
I think it provokes an attack, opportunity attack. I'm gonna double check that, but yeah.
Well, I definitely don't want to do that, so I will stay put.
Let me double sure that I'm doing that right, because I might be confusing attack with. Oh, there we go. No, here we go. 1, 5. Let me double check that though. I could be wrong. When a hostile creature moves out of your reach. Yep. That's okay. I was right. So yeah, if you moved back, you would provoke that opportunity attack. So you probably don't want to do that. Okay, Horen, you're on top of number 8. Okay.
Alright.
With the skull in your jaws.
Alright.
Why is he on?
Can I just bite down?
Go ahead and roll.
Okay.
Because
Because he was gold there.
but things can go wrong, so
Yeah.
we're gonna allow for chance. I'll give you a bonus because he's. Is there a bonus implied with the prone?
You have you have advantage on the attack if they're prone.
Okay. Well, there you go.
So,
We'll
let me roll
just roll
twice.
with the advantage.
I got 9 both times. Gotta be kidding me. Literally 9.
I think so. You drop the skull out of your jaws, and you're like so jazzed that you were like crushing this guy that you come back, and he's just like rolling around, and you just happen to miss both of them. That's so
Good
sad.
grief.
I'm really sorry, but not. Adrik, getting surrounded, my friend.
All right, let's go for
Did you
number
care?
4, number 1. Let's try and take out a couple of these guys around me.
4 and number 1. Copy that. Who are you going for first?
Number 4, because he was pretty messed up. Let's.
He has the guts flapping out, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So I thought. Oh, come on. It's a 7 hit.
Oh, sorry.
That
Yeah.
literally landed on 18, and then it was almost like nudged it that last little bit, and it rolled onto a 2, and I'm like, oh, come on.
Oh
That
That
man.
was literally like a movie thing.
How about number 1?
13.
13 is a hit. He's already missing 1 arm, so what do you got there?
Alright, let's try and mess him up then. 8.
Roll 3d6.
10.
And all right, so you're swinging for 4. No luck. Number 2's just out of reach, swinging around right into number 1. As it's reaching for you, come up right up into underneath its arm, basically, and bury that axe all the way into the center of his sternum. And he's kind of turning to look at you like, what the? And as you're doing that, you just crank down on the axe, and the top half of him flops over. And he's basically not cut quite in half, but like into a quarter. And it's enough to kill him dead.
Nice.
And number 1 is out of the game.
I'll take it.
Be done. Zombies! Alright.
I nearly went zombie.
Now you will pay. Now there are consequences.
There's a chance I might need to be healed after this round. If
The chance.
anyone is near.
Everybody, there's a chance.
Standing there with both my axes, surrounded.
Yeah.
Adrik looks the happiest he's ever looked in his life right
It's like,
now. This is like his dream moment, just to be in the middle of battle, surrounded by enemies, just killing things.
Did you ever see, I hope you saw, Train Spotting?
Yes.
Original
I have not
Trainspotting?
seen that.
Okay. So when Begbie goes down to the bar and says, we're going to find out who did it, and whatever, and the guy's like, who the fuck are you? And he goes, yeah! And starts the bar fight. That's what I'm picturing right now. Just,
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah!
That's almost the exact scene, yeah.
Hit me more! Yeah! So yeah, I really believe that. Yeah, these guys, folks, and ugly, but
Alright,
That's
you
all.
two need to get out of the midst of yours. I've got 4 around me. You've got, like, everything.
yeah, it's not looking good for our intrepid explorers. See what happens. All right, so we're gonna start over here with Adrik, with your 14, correct?
Yep.
All right, so we'll just go clockwise here. Number 3, no. Number 4, that's a reroll. That's no. Number 2, yes. Number 10, no. 14, you said, right?
Yep.
Tracy? Okay, so that's 1 hit. Number 2. For 2 points of damage. I'm gonna kill you if it's the last thing I do. All right. Did I say that out loud? Sorry. All right, that brings us to Horen and Vadania, who are not having a good day.
Nope.
How about Adrik? And that went okay too. So we're gonna go. Let's see, Horen, what, you're at 14?
Yeah.
So we're gonna do, who's this guy? Probably 3 each. 13, I think. Yeah, so we're gonna do 13, 6, and 7 on Horen at 14. So, I'm sorry, 8. No, you're on. You're on top of 8. 8 can't do jack to you right now. You've got 8 down. So this would be 12, 6, and 7, kind of trying to dogpile you. 14, 12, no. 6, no. Good Lord. I kid you not. I just rolled 3 3s in a row.
What?
No exaggeration. You're done.
Only
You're
reason
done.
we're alive.
I do not know why. That dice is in timeout. Oh my god. 3 in a row.
And
Fine.
then you're
Vadania?
gonna get
Where's
20s
Vadania?
on all of the next.
Alright, 15, 18, and 13 on Vadania. You also have a 14, as I recall. 14 AC.
Yep.
Alright, so 15. Yes, that's a hit. 18. No. And 13. Yes, 2 hits on Vadania.
Vomit.
4 points. And 2 points. 6 altogether for Vadania.
I'll take it.
3 threes. This is absolutely
Very nice.
Alright, meanwhile, in another part of the Temple of Chaos, I will need Ori to roll a saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah, saving against. That will be some wisdom. Let me see correct what that is for. Yep. Okay. Wait, oh, that's. So I think that would be a Constitution.
Constitution.
So give me a second. It's gonna be. Okay, yeah, Constitution roll. So that whatever your bonus is to that, plus your D20.
Flat E20.
12.
All right. So as the priest is backing away and you see the muttering, you feel momentarily just a variety of aches and pains all through your body, like the flu kind of almost, and then like, oh, something bad is about to happen, and then it doesn't, and you feel okay again. And you can see the priest kind of like getting a little miffed at whatever just happened. And that's it for them. So that takes us over to Ori.
All right. Let me see. What is it called? Okay. So I look at him in the eye, and I yell back to my comrades. If they can hear me, I do my loudest booming voice. Get them in the chokehold! I'm gonna send this creature back to Nafheim, the other world, in the darkness where he belongs. And I charge at him, and I do Thunderwave.
Okay, let's do that. Ori is on fire tonight. Nice. All right, let's give it a go. Is that an AC or a saving throw?
It's a Constitution
else.
saving throw.
Uh-oh. That's not good. This guy. Okay.
Which one? This one?
So...
Yes. Well, yeah.
Does it give you a number for that or no? Make sure I do this right.
Or the Constitution? Or
If it's a spell saving, it's a 12.
12,
and it's
okay.
a Constitution saving throw, yeah.
Okay, that's 12. So... All right. It was an 18. So, very impressive speech. You see maybe not a look of fear necessarily, but more of a, all right, that's it, I'm out kind of thing. And he is turning to go just as you complete the clap, the thunderclap. And you can see him like respond to it, but it's not stopping him or slowing him down.
Okay, so it was successful then. Okay.
Yeah. So he takes half.
So half the damage. Okay.
Half the damage. All right, what is that?
1, 3, 4, 5. So 2.
All
Or
together?
3. Which one? Because I got 5.
We'll give you the 3.
Okay, cool.
Cool. All right. Yeah, definitely. And starting to run. Make a. Is it too soon for that? Let me see. Oh, we'll wait on that. Okay, that's it. So that was. Oh, but you still have your. No, you ran to him to do that, right? So.
Right,
okay.
right, yeah. So no movement, yeah.
All right, that was round 4. Coming back up to Vadania.
Alright.
Surrounded by. Look at all that love right there.
I don't even know what to do. Eek.
Ow. Oh, this might be a good time for your double. If you got that dual, right? Dual attack or something?
The
Yeah, you're
daggers.
dual weapon wielding. Probably a good opportunity for it.
Why don't we
Would
do
be a-
that then?
That's a good idea.
And I can do that on one person, or can I do
2.
it on 2? Okay.
Put it on 2. It's up to you. You have to declare it before you do it.
I declare
I declare bankruptcy. Sorry, I had to.
that I will attempt. Is it? Am I able to reach 7?
Yeah, I'd give you 7.
All right, I want to try 7 and 15. Just dice.
In that order?
Well, 15 and 7 because 15's closer.
15 first. All right, go for it.
All right. I rolled a 19, and that plus 5 is whatever that is.
But it's enough. It'll do. Go ahead and roll for number 7 also before we roll damage.
I got an 8 to 13.
15 for 7.
Yeah.
All right, those are both hits. So go ahead and give me damage on 15 first.
All right, and that's a D4. So that would be a 4. And then 8.
8 on
Wait,
number
not
7.
8. I'm sorry, 7.
7 on number 7.
Yeah.
Got it. Give me 3d6.
All right. 13.
So, there's a particular place you apparently really like to hit tonight.
The Nads.
That's the second 13 of the night.
Yikes.
So,
Did not
gripping.
mean to do that.
So it's. Yeah. So
Hit him where it hurts.
crouching down with the 2 daggers and just doing the swing right at him, trying to disembowel them the way Adrik did over there, only you're a little bit low again, and definitely causing some damage in the tender spots there on these 2 zombies, who are none too pleased by this, by the way.
Cheap trips, though.
So, nicely done. They're still standing.
Oh, yeah.
That's
That's
Vadania.
And-
Horen, you're still on top
Oh,
of number
wait.
8, I believe.
Horen.
Oh,
Can I
sorry.
do my bonus action?
And he's closer than I was.
Oh, if I remember correctly, that move is your bonus action. So it's an action,
is
and then
it?
the second one is the
gotcha.
bonus action.
Okay, never mind.
Horen, you're still on top of number 8, having just missed with your 2 9s.
Dude. All right. I really want to take number 8 and throw him into another enemy, but I don't know if that's possible.
Let's work it out.
Okay.
So we'll do an attack to see if you can get the grip, the bite.
Okay.
And then so if we can grab him and you want to fling him kind of into this like 13, 17 area, it looks like maybe.
I want to throw him
Or
actually.
which direction?
I want to throw him into the enemies that are in front of Vadania.
Okay, so like 13, 16.
Yeah, I can't see the numbers, but either the one,
Under-
either like that's right to her right, if I'm looking at the map, or right to her left, either one.
So you're here
Yeah, I think he's talking about 13.
Okay.
on top of 8, and then This is... Oh, yeah, so 13's over here. So
Yeah,
what's
so if
8
I could
is
just
buried
throw
in
it to the
the-
left of number 8.
Okay,
Yeah.
copy. So 13, 16, kind of like bowling pins, basically.
Yeah.
So we'll do the attack first, just for the grip. And you'll have advantage on that still?
Yes, for
'Cause he's
number
prone
8.
and you're on top?
Yeah.
Okay. And then let's do... Oh, you know what? Here's what we'll do. Do you get the wolves acrobatics or your own acrobatics? Do you know? Sorry, not acrobatics. Athletics. Athletics.
I have to use mine.
Okay. So I will give you the advantage roll for the grab,
Okay.
and whatever damage that would do, and then we're gonna do... I will come up with an athletics check to see if you can chuck him.
Okay. I got 7 on the first one, but I got 19 on the second one.
Okay, so that's a hit on number 8. Go ahead and
Okay.
roll the damage for that.
Alright, that is 9.
9 damage. Oh, yep. Okay. And then for the athletics check, let's do... Because it's badass, so you get bonus points for style. Okay, go ahead and roll your d20 plus whatever bonuses or modifiers you got to your athletics.
Okay. I have a +0, so I'll just roll straight d20, and I got a 1, so there's that.
Okay, here's what happens. Great idea. Unfortunately. So you reach down, grab number 8 by the skull again, and you're like, I'm going to fling this son of a, just ready. And you rear back to get ready to throw, and his head just comes clean off. He's gone, but no dice, no luck throwing him into anybody.
I tried.
Still, you got the skull in your mouth, so
Yeah,
that's cool.
that's
Yeah.
pretty sweet.
Good effort, good effort. Okay, anything else? That's kind of like a bonus action of sorts, so
Yeah,
you're probably pretty well done.
I can't really move without provoking attack, so yeah, I'm gonna stay here.
All right, Adrik.
Alright, I'm gonna go for number 3, double attack.
Number 3.
Number 3 first. 16.
16 hits on 3.
Four. Slam.
Miss. Okay, so you got 3 though. Now go ahead and give me damage and 3d6.
Oh no, that was the damage. The damage was
Oh.
on number 3. And the 3d6 is 13.
Nice. In the old
Right up-
groinals.
Right up between. You got. What did you guys have for dinner? Holy crap! This is the battle of the crotch. This is great. So yeah, axe just comes square right up between the legs, lifts him up a couple of inches, and even though he's undead, that one he did a little. "Rrr," so he felt that.
And then number 4. 9.
Oh, good. Sorry.
I just cannot put number 4 away. Every time I swing at him, I just miss him now. But the guy's literally got his guts hanging out, and
Anything else? Probably not. By the looks of
no,
it.
not really. I've used my bonus, used my action. I can't really go anywhere.
All right. Adrik on 14. All 4 of my boys here coming at you. First, we'll start with number 3. 20! 20. 20. And then done that. Now I don't know. What do I look like? Oh, I'm good. Okay. So 20. That's too bad for you. Who else? What do we got here? 4. I had that. You guys, you have to admit, I earned that one. Come on. I was due.
It's been a long time coming. It just sucks that it has to happen, Adrik.
4 is no. 2 is no. 10 is no. So I got the 20 but nothing else. So that's going to be a total of 5 points That's my max right there. So 5 more points to Adrik. Wow.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not looking good right now.
Nope.
Want to let your friends know that? Because I don't know if they can tell. They got
That
their
was the
hands
last
full.
time I'm probably gonna need a heal, and I definitely. Problem is, one of them, the two that can heal, one's a wolf, and the other one used a can heal me. So it's not looking, to be honest.
Yeah, you-
Alright, let's see what happens. Those guys close in. We're going to do 3 more to Horen and 3 to Vadania. So, Horen, you're at 14 as the wolf?
Yeah.
Alright, so number 1, 16. That's a hit. And that's a miss. And 1, naturally. So, 1 to you. Horen is going to come at you for 3 points of damage. Vadania, you're at 14. One of you's 14 and one of you's 10. I think Vadania's 14, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm 14.
Number 1, nope. Number 2, no.
Yay!
Number 3, whatever. Into Vadania, including another 1, in case anybody was keeping track. That leads us back here to our priest, who is going this way. Off he goes. And that brings us to Oighre.
Alright. Oh, jeez. We have a runner!
Oh,
Alright.
jeez. Oh, yeah, sure.
Yep.
Don't show off.
Okay.
He's running. Oh, yeah.
Alright. So I want to try. How far away is he from me?
Is now, we're going to do 5, 10, 30, about 30 feet.
Okay.
Take.
Alright. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna catch right up to him.
Alright. That's your full move. Ow. Alright.
And
Excuse
then.
me.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna just whip out my dagger and attack him.
Okay, sounds good. Go for it. You answered go.
Now, I'm still intimidating, just to let everyone know. Alright, I'm still an intimidating dragonborn creature. I just
Of course.
have a carrying my cat along with me.
I haven't been watching. What do you got going on here? Oh, there you go.
Dagger.
Yeah.
17.
17?
17. This is a hit. Give me 3. Give me 2d6.
2d6? Okay.
Roll damage.
Oh, do you want me to roll damage first or 2d6?
Roll the 2d6 first.
Okay.
56 first.
Okay. 5.
So right. So.
What is it?
Ooh, that's
No,
right.
one-
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. So 1d4 plus 2. Okay. 1,
3.
3.
4 damage. All right. So he's running as fast as he can in his little dress, right? And you're just not having it. Running, jump, swing down with that dagger, catch him right in the back of the neck. Nice deep gash. He's still running, but good slice against the back, and him, he definitely responds to that. Not very happy about that. All right, that I believe is the end of round 5. That brings us to Vadania.
Yay!
I mean, your work's cut out for you.
Indeed. Alright. I'm gonna
Your last
do-
2 hits were 15 and 7. You
Alright.
need to know.
I think I'm gonna try to do the same thing to them again. Just for you know what and you know what.
15 first?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Alright. I got a 14.
13 hits on number 15. Yep.
Okay. Oh, and then I got a 6.
Oh. to hit number 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, so big miss on number 7, but you did get number 15. Go ahead and roll to see where. Go ahead, 3d6. I'm curious now.
12.
Ooh, stomach, another slice, spilling some more guts. Go ahead and roll your damage for 15.
Okay. I think it's a 6. Yeah.
6 damage? Alright.
Indeed.
So, you, in the last round, you dropped down, swung, hit both of them across the lower hip area. Do a cute little, drumstick flip with the dagger and come back around the other way. Number 7's just barely out of reach, but number 15 opens up his midsection and starts spilling out guts. But he is still reaching for you. Horen, you're on all fours with a zombie head in your mouth. Like usual.
Alright, I am going to shoot. I'm gonna revert back to human form, so it takes hold on 1 second, hold on. Let me think this through.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can use wild shape in combat as a bonus action. So I'm gonna revert out of wild shape as my bonus action, if I can do that first.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna
Yes, I will give that to you.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Adrik.
Okay.
So that is 1d4 plus 3. Oop, that's a d6. Alright, so that's 7.
Alright, so Adrik, go ahead and give yourself 7 back.
I appreciate it.
Oh, that helps. Thanks, buddy.
Get all the help we
That
can
was-
get.
Probably a smart move.
Yeah.
Okay, that's probably it, I'm guessing, Horen?
Yeah, I can't do anything. I can't move. So, yep, that's it.
Okay. Alright, this is not a good place to be.
Nope.
Adrik.
Alright, I want to try something. I don't know how it's going to go. Try and get little group I've got going here if I can. I don't know if the others are going to get opportunity attacks on me, but I would basically like to run charging grapple number 4 and basically spear him out the road and just like run through him and get out of the surrounding zombies by charging through number 4, basically.
Okay.
Chances are I was probably going to knock him and myself prone to the ground, but at least it'll get me out of the surrounding I've got.
So, here's what I'll give you. If you want to do damage, then I'll give you just a straight up, AC attack with whatever bonuses for your axe. To attack and move him away. But if you do that, you will provoke opportunities attack from the other 3.
Okay.
However, you elect to just push him out, get you both out of the way without doing damage. I will give an athletics check, and there will be no opportunity attack provoked. So the choice is yours.
Let's try the athletics check, see if I can get out of the
Right, so
surrounding that I've got here.
Okay, so you'll do a d20 plus whatever bonuses you have for athletics, and go ahead and roll.
$23.
Go, little short dwarf, go!
So I haven't seen a lot of Lord of the Rings, but I'm imagining, is it Gimli, right? The dwarf guy just just absolutely like American
What I'd love to do, even if
football.
it doesn't damage him, I'd love to just basically literally charge and almost lift them up and charge through.
Absolutely. For 23, I'll give that to you. Whoops.
That's fine with me. I'll be on top of him. I'm perfectly fine. It's a starting position.
Can't quite. All my squares are messed up. Anyway, yeah. So you've got him. Didn't do any damage. It was all pushing the entire way. But of course, number 4, you kind of just shove your axe head into that splice in his guts, and just lift him up and run full tilt until he crashes up against the wall, leaving the other 3 behind him going, trying to go after you. Nicely done. So no damage done, but you are free and clear of those guys. So well done there. Well, anything else? I don't think so.
Does that count as my action?
Kind of think so. Like the fact that I gave you the no opportunity attacks there. I think I'm gonna call you done.
No, that's fine if that's my action. I just wanted to ask, since technically my dual wielding is a bonus action, could I attack him with one of my axes? Because that would be the bonus attack for the dual wielding. If that was the action with one, get a shot with one of my axes rather than both.
Oh, it probably isn't, but that was a cool idea, and you rolled a 23, so I will give you the bonus action attack on that. Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
I mean, seriously, I get totally. Most DMs do give style points. Like you do something cool, like you deserve something for that. So it'll still be a roll, but yes, I will give you the bonus attack.
22.
Okay. Now, if you'd said nat 20, I would have been like, no. Yes.
Nope, not happening.
Because I was being kind, and then you took advantage of me. Two altogether.
I'd like to point out, by the way, after my last attacks, I was in 3 hit points and near death.
Yep.
And I'm now at nearly half my hit points, charged the guy at the corner and about to smash him with an axe. So things really turned around in that last round.
Nicely done. Nicely done. All right, so that's number 4. Go ahead and roll your damage.
9.
Okay.
I want to show this, but I got a 6 on my d6.
Nice.
I done that. There's 9 points of damage.
So, charge down. You stick the axe into his gut. You lift him up a little bit. Just run against the wall. Stick him against the wall. As long as you're there, you check. You're clear. And you just give that axe a couple of cranks like an old-time car, just like it's a blender, which just churns the guts, and that thing just splits in half and is absolutely done. You're welcome.
I know, and just for style points, I want to just grab some of the...
Oh, Adrik.
Wait. I wasn't on the screen. What did you do? What you do?
Grab some of the intestines and just rubs it on his face.
Oh, for crying out loud, Adrik.
Adrik's in the zone now, man. Adrik's getting ready to go.
This is intense. Right, Adrik, that brings the zombies back. So you're over here. They're not digging on that, so they're closing in on you here. But coming in, and you're actually closer to the wall. They're not quite gonna get there. You're just bring it. There we go. All right, we've got 3 on Horen and 3 on Vadania. So we'll do Horen first on 14s. Right? Are we still at right 14 or no?
Let me check. No, I'm at 13.
Actually, now you're back in.
Yeah.
13. Okay. So number 1, 13. That's a hit. Number 2, 16. Number 3, 6. Okay, so 2 on you. Horen for 2 and
3.
5 points altogether.
Okay.
5 points total. Vadania, 14. We're looking at 14. That's a hit.
Oh.
17.
Oh.
7. So 2 hits. 5 points. And another 5.
Oh my gosh, I think I'm dead.
Oh, that hurt badly. Okay.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Dang.
Bye, guys.
Wow. What's your negative total?
1.
-1?
Yeah.
Alright.
So,
Let's go. Adrik, give me a perception check.
perception check. Sorry, I'm still here.
No, all good. I'm ready to have my wife make some coffee, so.
I'm telling you, I'm in the zone, by the way.
Yeah.
17.
Pretty nice.
15, okay. One moment.
I rolled a 17 on a perception check. Adrik.
You have
Yeah,
a
we're
zombie infested on your face and you're in the
That's
war
true.
zone.
See if she's even gonna get this. We'll see. Okay, so, because this was we're on the zombies' turn. Yeah, and we already did Horen's, and this was you took both of those. So the next, so I still have to do the priest. Okay, so before we move to the priest, Adrik, you spin around after completely decimating that guy. You see the 3 zombies coming towards you. As you're getting ready for them, out of the corner of your eye, you see Vadania drop to the floor as 3 or 4 or 5, however many zombies are just starting to dogpile her and tearing at her, and blood's flying, and it's pretty not looking good. Horen, obviously you are standing right there, so you see this, and Oighre, I'm going to say, I'm not even going to give you a roll. You are so engaged right now with the priest that you not see any of that.
Nope, nope.
Nothing, not a clue. So that's where my PCs are at the moment. Back to my priest here. So he arches his back, grabs his neck, blood coming out of his neck, and he's still running over here. And that is his move over to Oighre.
Scared again. Oh, is it that one? Oh. Right there, okay. Alright. And so I'm guessing that's a door that he's leading to, not a corner.
Well, so what you see, because remember every wall is has tapestries hanging from it, right?
Oh, right.
And at the corners of every one, they're not stitched together. So there's a little gap. You can't see. All you see is darkness through that gap. But he's headed right for that gap in between the tapestries.
Okay. So what I'm gonna try to do is, oh yeah, that's fine. And he's about, it looks like maybe like, what, 15 feet away from me? 20 feet? 30?
20, yeah, because you would be underneath this statue guy. Would be underneath that, so about 20.
Okay.
I have line of sight on him.
Alright, so I'm gonna release one of my cantrips, just to try to stop him. So I can, like, so I'm not just like following him and abandoning my whole crew, which I kind of already did. And I'm gonna do Vicious Mockery, just to try to stop.
So walk me through Vicious Mockery.
You must succeed a Wisdom saving throw, or take 1d4 of psychic damage, and then have a disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of the next turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Does he take half or anything? If he makes it? Okay.
No.
Doesn't slow him down. Are you chasing him also?
Yeah.
Kind of staying on top of him?
Yeah, I kind of just stayed there and released it. Yeah, so I was kind of just like chasing after him, but I wasn't. Yeah, that's good. Like. Yeah, that works.
Come on, stop. Abby, you. I'm done. I'm gonna bother. All right, chasing him. Okay, that brings us to the end of 6. Danya is down.
Your trading spots.
Nothing at all. She's just getting eaten by zombies. What a way to go. That brings us to Horen.
Alright. I'm gonna...
While we're dealing with Horen, Vadania, I recommend you scan your sheet as best you can, see if there's anything that is going to help you out or not. I have no idea. I can't think of anything, but you never know. So take a close look at all your skills, talents, powers, traits, features, anything that might be useful here. Horen, go ahead.
Alright, I'm going to take that zombie skull that I had in my mouth from when I destroyed it as the direwolf, and I'm going to shove it on the top of my staff. I'm going to hold out the staff with 2 hands and stick it in the ground, and I'm going to cast Thunder Wave. And since Vadania is down, I don't care that she's right beside me because she's already down. But it's a 15-foot cube. Everybody has to make a Constitution saving throw of 13, or take 2d8 and push 10 feet away.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, so it's a, you said 15-foot cube.
Yeah. So I think realistically, the 6 that are to my right, and maybe the 1 below me. Maybe I don't know how you want to do this, but it would basically be like if they were stacked, it would be 3 and 3, I think, or 3 and 5. I don't know.
15-foot cube. Let's see. I wonder if I can. That doesn't really help. 15-foot cube. You as the center?
Yeah. Well,
casting it. No.
It doesn't have to be me in the center. It's just it emanates from me. So basically, I could hit everybody on my right, or those 6 people on my right.
6. If you kind of cast it there, I'll give you, from where you're at roughly. And I apologize for the map being a little wackadoodle here. If you kind of start it from where you are,
yeah,
I'll give you 6 to your right and the 1 right beneath you.
Okay. Awesome.
So now, and then, however, the consequence of that is that you'll be turning your back to the 3 behind you.
Okay. I don't really have a lot of options right now.
You know.
Yeah, I'm trying to damage as many of them as I can and push them away from me to give me a chance in another round.
Okay, so these are all those are all saving throws you said? Or
yeah,
13?
13, yeah.
So at 13 or better, they will not be
there,
right? Right?
So on a failed saving throw, creature on a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and is not pushed.
Okay, so they're going to take damage no matter what.
Yeah.
And that's, I just want to make sure I'm doing that right. I think it's going to be 13 or better.
Yeah.
Okay, so now my question is, do you want to roll them or do you want me to?
I can roll the damage like once for all of them, if that works. Is that what you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about the hit, the saving throws. You haven't rolled the saving. Do you want to roll all the saving throws or do you want me to?
I'll let you do it.
Here we go. We'll start with number 6 at the bottom here. 13 or better. 15, that's 1. Got it. Alright, sweeping over to number 19. 15. Let's keep going to 11. 12, no. Okay. Number 12. 19. Jeez.
Good lord.
I lost count. Where'd I go? 6, 19, 11.
Okay. Trouble with that.
That's where you went. Yeah. Number 12.
Oh, that's why I used the one.
Full. Okay, number 14. No, full damage. Full. 1, 2, and then 16 and 11 or whoever that is. It's a 3. No. It's 13. Okay. Full. And this is 17. Yeah, come on in. 17. Last one. Hey, Toby. Thank you. 9 is full. Okay, so several of them took full damage.
Awesome.
Thank you, Toby. It was full. Okay, and you said you just want to roll once for all of them?
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
So
That's that. I accept.
2d8. So let me just do that. All right. So I got 3 and an 8. So that is 11.
11 altogether?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me do this. So 11 altogether. It's gonna be okay. 19 is also in. Because not everybody's gonna move. And 12, 13, 14, 19 does not move. 11 does not move. 12 moves back. Boom. 14 moves back. I mean, you made a nice little column here. That's good. 14 goes back. And 17 goes back. Nice opening. Okay. Yeah, force that. So at the last second, you're kind of casting it more that way. So these 3 at the bottom kind of only get a glancing blow. The other 4, though, take the full brunt of it and get knocked back quite a bit.
Okay. As
Are they also prone or just knocked back?
No, they're just knocked back. But I am gonna take my bonus action to wild shape.
Okay.
Into dire wolf again.
All right. I take it you have no healing spells? Or healing spells?
I do have a healing spell, but I get the creature's AC if I transform.
Okay. Do you have anything that can save Vadania?
Okay, so you're the only hope to save Vadania.
So she's not going anywhere. This is my thought process. So I guess before I transform, I'm talking out loud. So I'm looking at.
I'm rolling death saving throws now.
Yes. That will also be coming up.
All right. So I'm looking at her dead body, and I'm saying, all right, she's not going anywhere. I have healing spells, and I can attend to her if I can dial down some of these freaking worthless zombies.
Okay, I'm just making sure, because if she's on death save, if she gets 3 fails in a row, she's gone.
Yeah. So it's not you don't do 3 rolls in a turn though.
Not in a turn, but I'm just saying, like, you've got potentially 3 to turn back into a human to heal her. So
yeah, I guess I guess what I'm thinking though is
You don't have to heal me, honey.
no. I'm just thinking out loud.
Vadania, hold on. Vadania, go ahead and roll 1d20 for me.
Alright.
yeah, because like Ori's got like no healing slots left, so you're literally. So I want to make you aware of that.
No pressure. No pressure.
I got sideways, so I'm chasing.
Yeah, because our healer, the bard, decided I'm going to be the one who chased the priest.
Well, it was all thinking about kill the snake seven.
Hey,
But and then we
I've been
kind
doing
of
my
joined a
backwards.
little dance at a party. So you know what? We have to roll with it.
All right. So I'm yelling at Adrik right now. I'm yelling across the way to him. We're having a conversation. It's more like a one-way conversation. I tell him that I'm hit, and I'm hit bad. But if I can wild shape, I can carry it for several rounds. I know Vadania's down, but she has a couple of rounds before that's permanent.
Adrik takes in pretty much none of this and just starts yelling, mostly swearing.
You can put it in the chat.
Dude, I'm in the middle of a rage covered. I think a stage away from his eyes just spiraling.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just wild shape.
So the longer that I'm dead, it doesn't mean I'm getting eaten at the same time.
Well, technically, but did you roll your d20 yet?
Yeah, I rolled a 6.
Okay, so that's right. Yeah. Good. Things are looking rough. Okay.
Yep. Fail.
So that was Horen. Nice. Although full props to Horen for making that little thing in there. Back to you. Swearing.
Dwarf covered in zombie blood. Wait, do zombies have?
Yeah.
Because they're undead.
Well, it's kind of like mucky,
Yeah.
gross.
Yeah, well, the blood's not been drained out of them, so it's still in there. It's just not like living blood.
I'm gonna dump you
Kinda
on
congealed.
the way back. You're gonna smell.
It's more like that thick, like wagyu caked up and stuff.
Shows shoving. How awful.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit things with axes. Like a Tom look at number 3.
Yeah.
You're first.
Number 3 has been hit. So what are you doing?
Gonna hit him with an axe.
Okay. For it.
Nat 20.
Of course it is.
Ah!
He's so gleeful.
I told you, Adrik's in the zone right now.
That's what I do.
He's high on life.
So, really, just roll. Like, was that your third? I think tonight. So,
I think so. Yeah.
as a group. Okay, because Vadania's dead, dying.
Yep.
I will elect to accept the result of the roll. What's your max? Let me know.
You've knocked one of us down and you got a nat. You can't ask for much, really. Alright, so max damage in that is 9.
9. Okay. Give me the 3 dice 6, please.
He said with gritted teeth.
Yeah.
Don't be 13.
8.
8. Okay. That's a little bit better. So you charge into 3. He's reaching for it. I believe it already had one arm gone, and you take off the other arm right at the shoulder. Like, I'll bite your kneecaps off, that whole kind of thing. But he's still stumbling forward, and you're kind of stepping back like, really? Like, sort of lackadaisically just suey, like, absolutely limb from limb until there's nothing left because you're so, like, put off by the fact that he was still coming at you, and he is out of the picture. And multiple parts on the ground, so watch your step.
Alright. Now I'm going to take my bonus action to do my second attack. I'm going to turn and face number 2.
Okay. Number 2 also hurt already, so
11, 12, 16.
16 is a hit.
8.
8, is that enough? Ooh. Alright. 3 dice 6, please.
9.
And shoulder. Bring the axe down, kind of right in that cleft, okay, or in this area of the neck and head. His head like tilts off. Have you ever seen The Thing? Like when the
Oh yeah.
like it's like that. So it kind of looks like that, and he's still coming at you though. Yeah, ooh, and you can see like all the neck stuff in here. It's really gross, but he's still like doesn't seem to know how badly he's hurt.
Neck stuff.
As he's coming toward you.
He will.
That brings us to the zombies. So number 2, with really messed up, disgusting heads coming at you, and 10 closing the distance. Stumbling a little bit perhaps on all the limbs that Adrik has strewn across the floor. Number 2 rolls a 14. Number 10 rolls a 10. Miss. So 1 hit from number 2, which is really like probably you're just so mesmerized by how disgusting it is that you don't even have time to like get out of the way. And for that hesitation, you will take 5 points of damage. Wow. Ooh, not good. All right, Vadania getting eaten. Horen. 1, 2. We're doing 3 attacks here. You're at 14 again now?
Yeah.
All right, so number 1, 18. Number 2, 5. Number 3, 20! How's it feel? Sorry, I'm getting a little... So 5 for the 20.
This is our lives.
And another 5. Oh, you just took 10 points, my friend.
Oh.
Of course I did.
Ooh, that hurts.
Negative
That
11.
hurt a
We're
lot.
all gone.
This is why I'm glad I'm in wild shape.
Yeah, that's true.
Closing back in. Not before. Right, and then, meanwhile, at the top of the room, the priest scurries between the two.
Meanwhile, the other side.
Between the two tapestries and disappears, turning the scene back over to Oighre.
All right.
And I just, what it's worth, this is crucial. You do next may very well determine everything else that happens. Not to put any pressure on you, Oighre, but this is a critical move. Welcome.
Dun, dun.
So I feel like he's important because he knows where the Minotaur is. Time is of the essence. But also time is of the essence of my friends who are dying behind. I can't heal. But
Isn't this great? You are right in the middle of the hero's journey, Oighre.
Just remember,
this is the darkness.
Moments,
This is
that's
the-
all it takes to make a hero. A few moments.
a few moments. So you see, I can't even make it back in time to do any help before you guys go down because I'm like
You are
3 moves away, even if I do all my movement. I do like 30 feet.
Well, technically, you could move and then you could take a, like, it's either a action or to
Yeah,
dash.
you could also dash, yep. Or you could. That is an option.
I mean, it's chances are it's still going to take you 2 rounds, but
Yeah.
1 round. And we are all kind of dying.
Yeah.
But if
We're already dead. Already dead. Don't forget those people.
You know what? Because I have to also look at Oighre. I don't know what's going on behind me.
Oh, you do not know that she is down.
Right. So if
You're
I was already in
here-
this position and I didn't know what was going on, but I knew I didn't want eyes on.
Mount to the role play. Got a lot.
Yep, I got to do it. I got to go after the priest because I have to go as I don't know what's happening behind me. I don't know if it. I think Adrik. I can hear Adrik, screaming like, "Come at me!" And I knew he's creating some sort of nonsense. But other than that, I don't know.
It's alright, me and Horen have got it. We'll take out the zombies and get Vadania back up to their feet. It'll be fine.
All right. So I'm gonna go after the priest.
Okay.
And I am then gonna once again try to do well actually I'm gonna because I don't want to kill him. Because he might be leading me somewhere. So I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery again, just to try to get him to slow down a bit and not keep dashing away.
Is that a saving throw for me then? Again?
Yes.
Okay, 13?
A wisdom saving throw.
It's 12.
12.
Oh, okay. Oh, full damage. Roll it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so that is...
Bottom. This is the mockery?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Need first sight.
2.
Points of damage?
2. It's a psychic damage, and then you have a disadvantage on the next attack roll.
Okay.
For the
Alright. So, the rest of you leave the room for a moment. Just don't listen. So, what has happened, Oighre, is he just pushes the tapestries aside and as just booking as fast as he can. You're like, you hesitate for that brief second and then just dive right in. You are in a passageway. He's still ahead of you. You cast the Vicious Mockery and you see him like, and he's bleeding from the neck, grabbing his head again as the spell takes effect, and is starting to turn to the left a little bit into what looks like another room. There's light in the room, torchlight, candlelight, something like that. You can't quite see into it yet, but that is where he is headed. You do still have eyes on him as he's making the turn.
Okay.
And that's where we end that. That was 7. Anya, give me a d20 roll. Are you okay? What's going on? What did I miss? Did I scare Vadania? 11, good. Okay, so that means...
My goodness, come on, Vadania.
Let's see. Does it affect itself? Okay. 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 So you're 1-1, Vadania. You're still in it. You're still in it.
Oh.
Don't give up. We believe in you.
Oh, okay.
Horen. Better have some. I don't know, something up your sleeve, my friend.
Only thing I got up my sleeve is these claws. Sorry.
You don't say that, right?
I'm saying it to myself. As I slowly cry into my fur.
In the brain.
Alright. I'm just non-stop growling right now at the one that's right in front of me.
Which one's that?
The one I'm looking at him. I can't see numbers on the map because it's really small on my screen.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
11.
So I want to attack him.
Good.
Alright, of course. I rolled a 6. Actually, hold on. Yeah, I rolled a 6. I don't have any modifiers.
Well, you're hurting, so that makes sense. Like this has been a long fight, and you're jacked up, so you can feel like as your wolf form, like you can kind of tell like your reflexes are not doing well right now, and you could use a boost somehow. Men checking out your sheet, see if anything comes to mind. Adrik, you're facing off with 2 and 10 down at the bottom.
Alright, let's do it. Let's take these 2 out. Alright. Let's see. First out, number 2.
2, okay.
16.
It's a hit.
Eight damage.
Ooh, okay. Go ahead and roll for 10.
What?
What am I rolling, sorry?
For 10.
This is for the attack roll. Sorry, for number 10. Oh, hey, you still have a plus D6, don't forget.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I know.
plus D4. Okay.
Yeah, I've got it. I've just not had to use it yet.
Right. No, you don't have to. I'm just I just remembered, so we got that.
19.
19. That's a hit. Okay. Go ahead and roll damage for number 10. 10 has not been hit yet, by the way.
7 damage.
7 damage, nice. Okay, give me 3 dice 6.
Nine.
9, shoulder. So, in a fit of amazing athleticism, you jump up, which is not something you do very frequently, to get above number 2 and bring that axe down to finish severing the head. So he goes night-night. Peace out. Upon landing, you swing over at number 10 and take a nice big chunk out of his arm, right up in here. Then that rocks him back a little bit.
Hold on, Horen. I'll take this guy out and I'll be right there.
On my way. Excellent. Okay, Adrik. Zombies. Dun dun. I hope. Okay, now at this point, this is where the DM starts getting nervous. Like, oh god, don't kill anybody, because it's not looking good. I rolled a 1. Are you happy, Adrik? I rolled a 1. There you go. This zombie stumbles over the parts of his brethren and doesn't do jack. So there you go. My gift to you.
Star Wars, like the because he's all these parts everywhere.
It's ridiculous. All right, Horen, 14, right?
Yes.
We're doing 3 attacks on you at 14. 11, no good. 3, no good. Oh, 20!
That's the second 20 against me. Just want everybody to note this.
See how it comes around?
You just got to end for you tonight, Nitro.
That is 5 points of damage altogether for that one.
Okay.
And Vadania's being summarily eaten, so we move
Yep.
back up to Mile, to Ori and our priest. So, priest continues to run. He turns the corner into this room, and you, I assume you're kind of trying to keep pace with him.
Mm-hmm.
Let me make sure I got this right. Right. And then, what is that? Okay. So it's all kind of, happening at the same time. As you're turning the corner into that room, it's a very small room. It's about 10 feet by 10 feet or so. Pretty small. Really, as you're running and chasing, you have just enough time to notice that it looks almost like a tea room, but like a place where you would entertain visitors. Like, it's got a nice table with a lovely tablecloth, like velvet or something, and some really lovely chairs, and it's all lit very nicely by candles and candelabras and whatnot. At the end of that room, as you're turning the corner, is a door, and the priest is just starting to open it at the end of his turn, which brings us over to you, and you're maybe 10 feet away.
Okay. So, can I have my page? Okay, I'm gonna take out my, because I'm right up against him again. I'm gonna kind of just one hand just try to get like my hand on his robe to kind of pull him back a little bit, and then take my dagger and just kind of whip him with it again.
Those are, strictly speaking, 2 different types of attack.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to give you can do one or the other. You can go for the grab or you can go for the stab.
After I grab, can I punch him? Because that's like an strike.
On your next turn, yes, but that would still be a second attack.
Okay.
I hope you do. But first, you would have to go for the grab to get to stop him.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna grab the back of his robe and just like yank.
Straight D20, no modifiers. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, no modifiers for this one.
Okay.
1.
11.
Oh. Damn it. A piece of it. You can touch you can feel it right at your fingertips as he's going through the door. Now he hasn't gotten away. You just don't have him yet.
I don't have him. Okay.
You don't have him. All right. Vadania, give me a roll. On, you can do it.
And ones are good, right?
Wait. Did you roll?
Yeah.
What did you get?
A 1.
Oh.
Oh.
That
It's
counts
not over.
2 misses.
Should I re-roll?
Oh, it does, doesn't it? You're right.
That counts as 2 misses. That means you've lost 3 times. That means you're dead.
I
Yep,
think you might be dead.
I'm dead.
Let me see. Hold on.
Danya.
Don't tell me my business, devil woman.
What was I supposed to get?
Not killed.
Anything
Kind of hard when you have like.
Because if you roll between 1 and 10, it counts as a loss on a death saving. 2, and you already had 1, and 3 means permadeath. Means you're dead. We can't revive you.
Nope.
At the moment, it would certainly look that way. Holly,
Okay, well, we're just gonna have to go
I
for
hope
filling. Was it the 1 DM a phoenix egg or something?
I sure hope Ori made the right choice going after the priest.
Ah, gee. Well, I wouldn't have made it there anyways. Made it back to your guys' brawl because it was only 1 round.
Is it a Lazarus pit?
So talking
This is
smack.
like a cult place, right?
I know.
Roll on a Lazarus pit and bring it.
I am so talking smack and getting into your head, and it delights me.
I know.
All right. That
I'm
was
just gonna
Vadania.
go drink a mega pint.
Yeah, the mega pint. Well, she's fine. She's up in
Zombie
heaven.
Deadland.
Yeah, just having a mega pint.
With my Jack Sparrow hat on.
There you go.
I gotta. We'll be going over to Horen next if I'm still up.
Oh.
Yep. Alright, I'm going to attack the same guy. I don't know what else to do. Gonna be honest.
Says
Hold
we
on.
ran away.
I didn't expect for him to run that far.
Alright, I got 16 for the attack.
What are you doing?
I'm attacking the guy in front of me.
Okay. This is the Vadania theme. Very sad.
No.
I can't.
By the way.
Alright, I got 12 damage.
Oh.
There you go. Take him out.
3d6.
$10.
10 right in the chest.
So I
I
want to pounce up on his chest and take my claws and rip it open and shove my face in his chest cavity.
Ugh.
give you that. I'll give you that. And then I want everybody to do the white man overbite as we sing. There you go. That's your send off, Vadania. You're welcome.
I couldn't hear it.
All right, 11. Boom. That definitely took care of him. He is out of the game. Anything else, Horen?
That's all I got.
We got, all right. Adrik, take us home, man.
Alright, we're going to take out number 10 and finish off the last of... That's the hope anyway.
I do it. Easy day.
16.
16 hits.
Let's finish this one off.
He's already hurt, so
5, 6, 7
good.
damage.
7? Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Got another point in there somewhere.
So close.
So this guy, go ahead and give me the 3d6, please.
I mean 8?
Oh yeah, I sneezed. Sorry. 8.
$16.
16. Okay, cool. So that's not 30. Like, given the circumstances, I am going to give you this, because that's in the leg, and you're going to take that leg clean off, which puts that guy down on the ground. He is still up and wants to, bite your kneecaps off and all that kind of stuff, but he is currently on the ground anyway. So you have your attack, you still have your bonus and your movement.
Alright, well, let me take my other attack on him. Let's just... I can just move in.
Go
So yeah,
for
your
it.
kneecaps are finally facing you.
I hope that still hits. 9. That's a mess, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's by 1 point, both sides, man.
Yeah, those were both. I'm gonna, because he kind of fell prone a little bit there. I think that's worth the bonus. So I'm gonna give that to you.
Give me on the 1 HP that he's got.
DM killing a member. Guilt.
That's it. He's guilty that he killed Vadania. He'll give me that one.
There's a little guilt there. We gotta see if we can do something about that, but I don't know. So that was your bonus. So I believe you still have movement.
So how far away are the other zombies from? 20?
Closest to you is
What's the thing?
10, 15, about 20 feet.
20 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll head over towards him, and that way I can start attacking him next round.
Alright.
Keep me just a little bit back from him, actually.
Okay. I'll try. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you're 5-10 feet.
Because I'm trying not to totally draw the attention of
Sure.
attack me
I'll
at
do
the
that.
moment in time.
Yeah, sounds good. Okay, Horen, you ready?
Yes, let's do it.
Here we go. 3 at 14. 6. 7. 20.
You did
That's
not
a
get
20.
another 20.
I did.
Mother, father, good lord.
It's the green one.
Every
There.
attacking you, he gets a nat 20 on one of the rolls. Every single one.
So that's 5 points.
Alright.
You're still in
Alright.
Wolfsbrood now, right?
What's that?
You're still
You're still the direwolf now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
up?
Good. So,
So
when you
Vadania-
drop to 0, you're not just dead yet, and it's just me now.
Yeah.
That's 12.
I can stay down here. So Vadania being eaten, as the touching theme of First Blood plays in the background. I get a single tear. Meanwhile, in the other room,
The other part of the building.
the priest races through that door. Kind of tries to slam it shut, but you're kind of there, so that is not successful. He races to. You're in another room now. This looks to be basically a bedroom, bed chamber. So again, very plush, very lovely, but evil. Lots of red, lots of black.
Evil bedroom.
Evil bedroom. Got it. And he is racing to the corner, and it's almost, for lack of a better description, obviously Oighre wouldn't think of it this way, but it looks like he's trying to get an elevator or something to show. He's messing with something in the wall frantically. and kind of looking over his shoulder at you while he's trying to do it. That is his turn. We go over to you. He's about 10 feet away right now.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to him and just give him a nice big punch on the face.
Right. I like that. That's going to be a straight D20. Dragonborn, right, or something?
Yeah.
Flippin' egg.
18.
18. Okay, give me. Did you guys come back yet or not? Come on, take a look. Your D&D. You've got to have good servers. There we go. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you, D&D. Come on, come on. There yet? Please. Go. Okay. Awesome. So that was just a straight old punch, unarmed. Oh, you have an unarmed strike right there. Cool. So that's 3 points of damage straight up. 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay. So that was a good hit. All things considered. So that kind of pushes him. Let's see. Okay, so he's in the corner, kind of messing with stuff here, trying to figure something out, and you just come up and boom, right, just Indiana Jones, right into the jaw, spins him around against the other wall, kind of like this, and as soon as he does that, and he's looking at a Dragonborn full in the face, who's just tried to freeze him, cast a couple spells on him, he's by himself, he's in retreat, and just got smacked in the jaw, and whatever it was he was doing in the corner isn't working, and so he just goes, please! And that's where you are. I'll give you a couple of moments if there's something you want to say or do. You can't take any more action, but we can letterbox for a second if you want to talk.
Okay. I said, I warned you that I was going to send you back to the depths of the underworld. Now tell me, evil creature, what is your purpose here and what are you doing?
Questions. Okay. Those are good questions. And we'll come back to that in just a moment. Right on. So, Vadania being eaten. Great. Horen.
All right. I'm gonna attack.
Hey, sounds good.
I'm gonna attack the guy directly below me.
Okay, copy that. Number 6.
Yeah.
Right here.
All right, I got an 18.
Oh, that works. Yeah, that's a hit. Nicely done. Hi.
56. Okay, just want to make sure. I got a 9.
9. Very good. Boom. What do you want to do to him? He's all yours.
So I wanna pounce on him and slowly walk up his torso and take my muzzle around his entire head and just crush it with my mouth.
Done. Mouth full of zombie. Good. All right, Horen, Adrik.
Alright, so I'm going to go up to number 20.
Actually, we can zoom in a little bit here now since these are out of the... Go. All right, number 20. Boom. Yep.
Alright.
Are you doing...
I get advantage on that attack because he's focused on Horen.
Yeah. And are you doing your double?
Yeah, I'm going to stick with a double. It's been working. So let...
Now, so what I do need you to do is I need you to declare whether you're doing both on 20 or if you're splitting them up before you roll.
I'll take a shot on 20, and then who's that next to him? 7?
7, yep.
I'll take one shot on each of them. Start trying to hack away at this side.
Alright, 20 has not been hurt yet, if that changes your plan.
20's not been hurt.
Yeah, 7 has been tagged once. 20 apparently, from what you can tell, has not been injured.
Alright, I'll take both shots on 20, then I'll try and take.
Be that.
20, not Nat.
Nah, okay, that's a hit. Go ahead and roll the other one.
And the other one. 15.
Yes, both hit. Alright, let's do damage.
6 on the first one. Or sorry, 9. 6 plus 3, so 9.
Okay, got it.
And then second one. 2 plus 3. 5 on the second one. So 14 overall for those 2 attacks.
Alright, give me 3d6. Man.
15.
15. That would be, and then you're in his back. So, you got 2 axes, right? Doing this number. So basically, the base of his spine, just right. Bam, 1. Bam, 2. Just shreds his back. He's still up. He's teetering very, very badly, but he's still on his feet and kind of trying to turn around and see what just happened. But you can absolutely see what's left of his spine where your axes collided. Nicely done there. Zombies. So 20 is busy trying to figure out what on earth just happened, so he's just turning around all confused. Fortunately, that means only 2 are going to go for Horen at 14. Here we go. You ready, Horen?
Yep.
18. Sorry. 18. 2 hits. First one is 4. Second one is 4. 8 altogether.
Okay. Still standing.
Oh,
Alright, Vadania being eaten.
I'm sweating every time.
I know, it's not going good, because here they come, man. We've let them recuperate a little bit, and now they're on their way. Hope somebody's got a plan. Alright, so, back to the thing, the other room. Let me see here. Let me double check, make sure I get this right. The priest says, in response to your question,
Yeah.
Ori, something along the lines of, I serve the Lord my God, just as all people do. Please, please, I'll give you anything you want. Just spare my life.
I told you, no mercy. The fact that I'm asking you questions is more gracious. Call the zombies off, and you are gonna lead us to the Minotaur.
Okay, check.
What check?
Check for Ori.
An intimidation? Okay.
Perception, yeah.
Intimidation? Okay.
Perception, I think.
Oh, perception. Okay. Perception, okay.
Sorry, I was cutting out there. +2.
+2, okay. 10?
And so when you say that, so you're saying, okay, so you're gonna call up the zombies, and he's still like, and then you say, and lead us to the Minotaur. You see, it's a visible shift at that point in his face, and he's like everything just kind of sinks down an inch a little bit on his face, and he's like, no, please, there must be some bargain we can reach. Surely he is freaked the F out.
I can kill you right now.
You, as far as you're concerned, there's a moment in time he considers it.
Can I then?
You notice he considers that for just a second.
Just for a second.
He's like, all right. He's just okay. He clutches his chest over his robe, and you can see it looks like he's grabbing something here, which should ring a bell. Don't see anything, but you can tell he's kind of got something there, and he closes his eyes and starts muttering. Vadania, Horen, Adrik. I guess Horen and Adrik is up and running over here. You're gearing up for your next attack, and let's do perception checks for both of you, Adrik and Horen.
Oh, I got a 6.
9.
Yeah. So Adrik, you pick up on this because I mean, Horen, you've got to be jacked up at this point. So you're running on fumes, buddy, trying to just keep all the plates spinning at once. So you don't quite catch this as quickly as Adrik does. Adrik, you're gearing up for whatever your next big swing is, and you notice that the guy in front of you is just standing there. He was like kind of coming and reaching or whatever, and then sort of stopped, and now he's just not even seeing you, it looks like. He's just looking either through you or past you, but he is not moving. Oighre.
Yeah.
For a couple seconds, the priest goes, okay, it's done. Now, what else can I do for you? Please, there must be something, some arrangement. Everyone has a price. Well, what is yours?
Can I grab him by the robe and lift him? Say, you are leading us to the Minotaur, and then start dragging his butt back to that chamber.
I can give you that.
Yes!
I'm going to totally give you that at this point. Yeah, he's not doing much. Okay, so as you're dragging him back, Horen, now another second goes by, and you're just like ready to take somebody out, and you kind of meet Adrik's eyes, and realize he's not swinging, which is what is your first cue, and you look and realize you're still surrounded, but they're not moving anymore. It's like like a switch just got flipped. They're just standing there. We are out of combat now.
Yes. Yes.
Laughing
All right.
And I'll tell you what. Here's what I'm going to do, just for clarity. So you've been through such hell this combat. The two of you guys, Adrik and Horen, are still trying. Like, you're just so out of breath and so wounded, and like don't know what the hell's going on, that it takes you a second, giving Oighre enough time to, like, before you can kind of take any action or say anything. It's like you're trying to absorb what's happening here, and then you notice way up in that far corner, Oighre's coming through the tapestries, dragging the priest. Like, he's kind of trying to keep his feet, but she's like, you're coming with me, son. I presume toward you guys, and I will turn it back over to all of you. You've all kind of recovered your senses and realized the zombies are not attacking, and your buddy Oighre has the high priest by the ear.
I'm gonna slowly and painfully revert out of wild shape.
Yes, you are.
And I look at Vadania on the ground, and then I look at this piece of dark magic trash that just came in Oighre's arm up in the air, and I say, Oighre, bring him here now.
He's all yours, Horen.
Careful.
You two do your thing. Adrik is just no at all, and then peace.
Adrik, over here.
And as
stand behind him.
They're coming closer,
Adrik just kind of
Oighre.
put on his eye to make sure as he's walking.
This whole time, Oighre, as you're kind of dragging him, he is still begging, like, please, I gold, what, at any price, just please don't make me do that.
Like I told you before, the fact that you're still standing here means we're giving you the gift of mercy. You are going to lead us to the Minotaur.
So as you're saying that, trying to figure out, you can see him like madly scrambling as everybody's kind of starting to close in on him. He knows this does not look good at all for him. See it on his face, and he's just wildly like, but we could. And then you see him see Vadania. Your friend, your friend. I can bring your friend back. That's a fair deal. Come on, everyone has a price. What do you say? That's a good deal. Everybody wins. We can all go home.
Adrik comes over and joins Oighre, puts his axes in his sheath and pulls out the hammer and just stands it in front of the priest. Talk quickly.
Let's go ahead and let's have the three of you roll an intimidation, and we'll kind of combine or average those rolls out.
I got a 4.
15.
Oh, there you go.
Plus 3.
17.
17. Okay, so that got his attention, Adrik. Okay, and you can kind of he's looking at Vadania and back to you guys, and like you see him doing calculations in his head, and then see him kind of like deflate a little bit, and like, all right, please listen to me. No one comes out of there alive. Do you understand? No one. Any of us go in those caves. We
All right, I'm
don't come
taking
back
the
out.
I left my hammer up, teammate.
I can take you to the cave mouth. I can take you to the cave mouth, please. I can take you to the cave mouth.
I don't think you heard me when I said talk quickly, son. I'm not a dwarf of much patience. Talk quicker.
Take you. I'll take you. We're all going to die.
First, what you're going to do is you're going to heal her and bring her back. And then you're going to take us. I set my staff on the ground in front of him as I say that.
He takes that in for a second, looks at her, looks up at Oighre, and says, in the drawer, red case, the scroll. Bring it to me. He just kind of looks at the ground like he's done.
Okay, so scroll in the red case.
Go get it. I got him.
All right, you guys watch over him.
I'll
Adrik,
have my staff pointed right at his face.
Adrik, if he even breathes wrong, it's over.
Please move.
So I run back in, go through the tunnel, go back into the bedroom. I search around. Is the red case in the bedroom? Okay.
Yeah, there was. So first was like the little tea room, the entertainment room.
Mm-hmm.
No shelves or drawers or anything like that. In the bedroom, there was like an end table and some bookcases and things like that you can rifle through.
Okay.
And there's a chest of drawers, and in one of the drawers you find a sort of a handful of scrolls, one of which is in a red case.
Okay. All right. So I bring just the red case with me.
Okay.
And then just take it with me back to him. Because I don't want to grab the wrong scroll or...
So, okay, wait. Just so we're on the same page. So you're taking the red case one back to him, but you're not opening it or anything else.
Right.
All right. You come back. Yeah, he just looks so like when you first came in, his robes were like shiny and just like evil and like Molaram, you know, like he was king of the castle. And now it's almost like you turn the tint down on his robes. Like he just looks so not gonna win this at all. So yeah, so you bring it over to him. He takes it from you, looks up, kind of at all three, because you're all you're all there. So he kind of looks at all three of you. Says, "I will do this thing. You'll spare my life. If you, at least, will spare my life. The Minotaur will not. But if you will, I will bring her back. Please listen carefully. I make no promises as to her condition. It is the way of magic."
Do it.
Maybe?
Do it.
Bring her
Do
back.
it. Bring her back.
Kind of raises his hands a little bit. He's got the scroll in his hand. He's kind of like, "I'm moving. Don't anybody stab me." And kind of goes over to her. Kneels down in front of Vadania.
Hold on one sec. Sorry.
Yep. You left. I'm sorry. I'm looking at my camera. Okay. Hope this works. Everything okay?
Yeah. So as both of us
Okay.
here, assume
A
the kids
kid.
are
Yeah, I wanted
making...
to.
Stand. Goodness. So Ori,
Yes.
in our little break. Oh.
Oh,
you made the right choice, my friend.
Yes.
I'm glad I was not in that position.
I was sure you were walking into a trap.
I know, but I was like, he's important. I got it. Because that was my whole like initiative. Was I was just gonna make him call off the zombies, but then with all the failed attacks and then he started running, I'm like, well, after him now. I'm like, gosh, I gotta catch him before he kills everybody. It's like pointless.
Do you have?
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If you hadn't gone to call that off, I don't think Horen and Adrik would have lasted much longer. To be completely honest,
No.
I was in 5 HP.
That was like a perfect like movie, like on the last like leg, and it's like call him off.
Mm-hmm. Vadania, do you happen, and it's okay if you don't, do you happen to have 2 10s? Or just one? You should
Yeah.
have at least one in your stack, but do you have 2?
Yeah.
Cool. Different colors or sizes, or are they different at all? Or are they the same?
Yeah, they're different.
Different. Okay. So when you roll both of those are percentile die. So what I'll need you to do is decide which of them is going to be in the 10s place and which will be in the 1s place. So if you roll them both and you roll like an 8 and a 1, that would be 81%, for example. Does that make sense?
I have to figure out which one's the D10. Is it the
That's
one
10
in
sides.
mul-
It's
Should
the
I
one that looks
go
like
up to 10 because the 12 will look more like an octagon sort of shape almost, whereas the 10 is bigger than the 8. The 8 looks like 2 pyramids stacked on top of each other, side to side.
This is a bit. It's this, right?
That's a 12. That's a 10.
This one.
Mhm.
Where's the 10?
0.
Oh, 0. That's right. Okay.
5 side. 5 side.
Let's go with that.
yeah. There's 2 10s, right? One with percentages and one with just straight numbers.
Should be, yeah.
Yeah.
Or just 2 10s, either one, as long as you're calling which one is first. Or you can just roll the d10 twice, and just the first roll is your 10 space, and the second roll is your 1s.
Okay. Is the 10 like a 0?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, I found them.
Okay. So, as our wicked chaos priest starts unraveling his skull and chanting over your decimated, chewed-up, zombie-plagued body, let's
Yummy.
have you roll your percentage dice and tell me what the percent is that you get. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right.
Are my items in there?
It's 4.
So 40 something. What's the second one?
In my
7.
7. All right. 7%. Okay. Now you're going to roll 1d6.
Okay.
Tell me that result.
A 1.
All right.
Good lord.
All right. And now finally give me a 1d4.
2.
2. Okay. You guys are watching this ritual taking place. You can feel the magic. Like you're all familiar with magic and spells and everything. But as his chanting grows louder and stronger and whatever, like you feel it in your soul. Like this is big and it is bad and whatever. Like not like nothing that you need to take action on or anything. But like the forces this guy is calling upon is not the kind of thing you just do randomly. He is calling out some serious mojo for this. But as you are watching, despite your anger and rage and hatred for this man, which is very well placed, you do start to notice all of the wounds that you can see on Vadania's body are slowly starting to seal up, like a Wolverine kind of thing. It's taking some time, but it's definitely happening. You see the Chaos Priest open his eyes every once in a while, see what's going on, and then resume his chanting, as if to make sure that it's doing what it's supposed to do. And then after several minutes of this, and you're already wiped out from the fight, but now you're also tired on like this strange visceral level that you can barely, express to each other. He kind of he's been on his knees and now he falls to the ground. You can see the sweat just dripping off of him at this point. And he kind of scoots back a little bit. The scroll disintegrates and mysteriously somehow blows away. There's no breeze, and yet it kind of blows off into nothingness. And you barely hear him whisper, "It's done." And then he's just kind of staying there on his hands and knees, looking like he's about to puke.
All right. Check Vadania. Is she okay?
I kneel down to check her pulse, check to see if she's breathing.
She has a pulse. She's breathing very lightly.
Okay.
And I go over to
Which point, Danya, I don't know where you were, but your eyes open and you see all your friends staring down at you, and you have this kind of, what the hell? Why is everybody looking at me? And you feel awful, like legit, like worst flu ever, but you also feel alive, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
But very weak and just absolutely wiped out.
Okay.
Alright.
Can I?
Over to the priest.
I want to kind of pray like a druidic blessing over her, because obviously what just happened was dark magic, and I kind of want to try to cover some of that as much as possible.
Be that.
Oh.
I go over to the priest as he's on his all fours, and I use my hammer to lift his head up, and I'll crouch down. Which way to the Minotaur? Said you wouldn't have to take us, but you're still going to at least point us in the right direction.
I'll show you.
Okay.
Very slowly kind of gets to his feet. Oh, looks about as bad as Vadania. Not quite as bad, but pretty close. And kind of like, like if you've ever one of those nights or that whole day, and then you go to sleep, you're so grateful, and then when you wake up trying to get out of bed, it's just like, oh my god, forget it. Like he's walking like that. Like I've just woken up from the worst sleep ever, kind of thing. He leads you based, unless there's anything else you want to do.
No.
And Vadania, I can tell you right now. So Vadania, you are at 1 hit point.
Awesome.
Can I
Everybody else is wherever they are.
Can I cast? Actually, am I able to kind of? Well, am I able to surmise? I was gonna say, am I able to surmise who's hurt the worst? But obviously, Vadania's probably hurt the worst.
I don't know.
Dead, probably.
Can I cast Healing Word on Vadania?
Slot, absolutely.
All right, let me go ahead and do that. All right, so it's 4.
So you're up to 5 now, Vadania. The priest leads you very slowly. He's clearly not, like, even if he wanted to, there's no way he's going anywhere. So you've got him through the break in the tapestries where you first came in, which opens out into that large 20-foot wide by 20-foot tall hallway.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken, you see the remnants of some skeletons down that direction.
Well, they were
and you can see.
Remember?
Oh yeah. And you see him see the remnants of the skeletons and just almost like shake his head like, God, I can't believe this. Like, this is not how this was supposed to go. He keeps shuffling down that long old hallway till you reach the slope near to where this little adventure began. And you can see, like, he's very slow climbing because this is now an uphill slope instead of a downhill slope. Towards the door and the room where you had taken that rest, and you can kind of see him as he's walking past that, peeking in there, and like you can see he's like looking for his buddies, and it's oddly quiet around here for some reason. I don't know. Nobody seems to be doing their job. That's kind of weird that way.
Or alive.
And jump in and stop me anytime if there's anything you want to do. Seeing that there's nobody really there, he turns and keeps walking down the big hall, and then takes another left turn, at which point you see the entrance to the cave where you first came in. It is daylight. I can't quite tell what time of day yet, but there's definitely the light is coming through. And if he's in the front, he's definitely kind of holding up his hand. I mean, he's been down here for a while, it looks like. As he shuffles through the entrance or exit, whichever, of the cave. And now you are all back in that valley where you can see the caves dotted all over. At which point, now that you're free of the cave, he slowly turns and points up to the north, where you see roughly 3 caves, could be kind of that direction. And he says, one on the cliff, where you'll find him.
Okay.
You said you'd be merciful.
Is there anything else we need from this guy? Or
No.
Is there any information that he can give us that might help us with what we're about to face? Like, he obviously had that amulet that helped him with the undead. Is there anything that any information that he can give us, or anything that he himself can give us that will help us?
Well, I think just out of curiosity's sake, I think, what does your amulet mean? What cult are you serving in this place?
Serve the god of darkness, such and such and so, something blah blah Latin. Ozzy Osbourne. I don't know.
Latin dark god. All right, got it.
Ozzy
Dark
Osbourne.
Lord Ozzy Osbourne.
It's canon. Ozzy Osbourne. It's canon.
Yeah.
is there any information you can give us about the Minotaur going into? Anything else that you've not told us yet?
The Minotaur, of course, has made a labyrinth his home. Even if, and at this point he's like, I can't believe you guys are even thinking about going in there. Even if you were somehow able to slay him, the likelihood that you would find your way out, almost impossible. No one has come out of there. Which, perception check, all of you.
Okay.
7. Dang, my checks are just trash.
19.
Yeah, it's sick.
Well, you've been mostly dead all day.
I mean, I don't even know what year it is.
If you can get out of this knowing your own name, that will be a win. Or you rolled a 19?
Yes.
Did you catch what he just said? According to him, he just said no one has come out of there alive. No one has come out of there. Ring any bells? So, to the best of your, this is a while back now. Remember the son of the bartender lady?
Someone came out alive.
Somebody came out alive. Yeah.
Came out. So now that's nothing to do with what he's saying right now. What he's saying is no one's ever come out of there. But in your mind, you're like, wow, that's not entirely accurate, or you're missing part of the story. You can't tell, but as far as you know, at least one person has come out alive. Not to mention the 2 dwarves you all talked to way back before you ever came out here.
Right.
Who were traveling with them, they technically went in.
They were. So, but you can tell looking at him, as far as like he appears to be telling the truth. Like in his mind, no one has ever come out of there alive.
It might have been.
So he doesn't even have the full story. Listen to someone who doesn't have the full story of the situation.
Right.
All right, we done with this?
I'm trying to think. Oh, why does the Minotaur take? What is his purpose for them?
Some things even I don't want to know.
All right, we done with this?
I saved your friend. Look, she's on her feet. I've held up my end of the bargain.
Ah, you did. Let's sweep his legs out from underneath. Right.
Okay. Boom.
I want to.
I didn't promise that you were going to walk away, though. You assumed that I made that promise. I left my hammer. Last chance to ask him a question.
Oh.
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 Adrik, I was going to take his clothes off and use them as a disguise.
Take his clothes. I smashed his head in.
They're covered in
Those are
brains
fine.
now. Hero.
The rest of it's fine.
Alright. I'm going to take his clothes.
You'll be fine. Look, you've been a bit
Alright.
pedantic here. It will all wash.
Adrik,
I'm taking-
why do you smell so? What is that smell? Why do you? Awful. Oh, what's that on your face? Do I even want to know this, guys?
Probably not.
Oh.
As
So,
Adrik is gleefully boasting in his exploded brains, I'm going to slowly disrobe this gentleman and
Now he's
stuff
weird.
that in my bag that I have, and I'm going to slip that amulet off of his neck with my staff and put it in the bag.
down with that. Here's what's going to happen. So there were 3 caves that he kind of pointed to, and then they said the one on the cliff. And you can see there's one kind of on the ground level, basically, that's flush with where you guys are on the ground, way off in the distance. And then almost directly above that, you can see a series of switchbacks leading up to another cave. And then way to the east of that one is the 3rd one that's even higher and doesn't look like it's very easy to get to. So chances are good, the way he was pointing and referencing the cliff, it's probably the one at the end of the switchback.
Yeah.
That's what looks the most likely.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, Cliff, I assume one.
Is early morning.
Okay.
You were jacked up.
Yeah.
I
I
assume. Pretty.
I definitely want us to make camp because
We need a rest. We're all half dead.
I feel like we should take a long rest.
Well, technically, I'm not half dead.
Yeah, because you weren't in the
I
room with
didn't
your
get hit.
Okay, I'm gonna. I feel like
I'm almost dead. He's almost dead.
just short of taking an executive decision here. I think we need to take a long rest.
Yeah.
You do.
No. I think
we're no good. We're no good to the little girl dead. We're no good to the little girl dead. So
I'm gonna take first watch though, you guys. You can
Yeah,
rest.
I ain't taking no watch.
No, you already face plant down. You're like, I didn't care what just happened.
oh gosh.
I don't even know what a watch is anymore.
I'm just seeing like Wesley and Princess Bride just getting carried, and his arms and legs don't work. Just like "Ah," just plop down.
Hey, I have
Exactly.
hit points.
Okay. So, yeah, camping out, good idea. Very smart move. Here is what is going to happen. And it's first thing in the morning, so you're relatively safe as you can be near the Caves of Chaos. I believe everyone is level 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. When you awake, and I expect you all to do this by the time we come back this time next week, you will advance to level 3.
Nice.
Vadania.
Even if I
We're not
die?
done yet. Vadania.
Uh-oh.
So you will also advance to level 3 and make whatever changes need to happen. And I believe D&D Beyond will make most of those changes for you automatically. Anything that you need to do should automatically happen, but double check. And once you do this, you have to do it in order. I need you to level up to level 3, everybody, and then we are going to drop your strength to 11.
Okay.
It is currently 13. It will drop permanently now to 11, and that should also have some mathematical.
Oh.
Should do some things to you.
Yeah.
That's what we rolled. You had a 50-50 chance, and that's what happened.
Oh.
Which really is a pretty good deal.
It's
If
fair.
you think about it.
It's fair.
I was gonna
That's a
say
very-
It's fair.
you were mostly dead.
Instead of being dead.
She was
yeah.
pretty much all dead, I think.
I was all dead.
Yeah, I think we're beyond the mostly dead part. Zombies were literally eating her.
I don't even know if there was much
so-
to revive.
That is, I'm gonna close my. Actually, I'll just leave it up, I guess, for now. I'll leave my screen up there. But I've been requested to go snuggle with my 5-year-old, so I need to go do that.
Aw.
In the meantime, we'll see you back here this time next week.
Awesome.
At level 3, and Vadania feeling a little bit weaker than she used to. So I will trust you can get all of that math done
Great.
in the interim, and send me any messages with any questions, okay?
Awesome.
Yep.
Thank you, Tom.
Sounds good.
Appreciate it, man.
This is it, folks.
Sounds good.
Next
Thank
week,
you.
This is it.
it's happening. It's going down. Get ready. Get ready.
Zero miedo. I got no fear. Zero miedo. I got it here. Zero miedo. Now I can cheer. Zero fear.